Stream Elements says, Scorpwana is now live. Streaming Star Trek Online, Fun Police / rating disabled, September 25, 2022.
Belch.
Just Call Makor says, I don't want to hear your bullshit today.
Bullshit. On the bullshit. How about the eating of SpaghettiOs? That seems to be all I can live off of now. Hello. How are you? You don't want to hear my bot's bullshit. Bullshit. That's just the announcement. It'd be aight.
Just Call Makor says, maybe stream can stop starting soon.
Oh, do you really want me to stop streaming?
Just Call Makor says, no, I wanted to stop starting soon.
To stop starting. Oh. Aha. I see.
All 3 silos are under Allied control. Excellent work.
Yay! We did it.
Just Call Makor says, okay, be back in like 20 minutes.
Mintuis. Be back in 20 minutes. Mintuis. Minut. Mitus. Mintus. Mintus. Sounds like a foreign word. Mintus. I've got the world's worst starting screen anyway. We're starting soon screen. Cool, somebody started this out. Nice. They're capturing that, aren't they? No. Odd. Marine Corps. bird. Let me inch over here. It's Sunday, isn't it? So that's House of the Dragon. Beavis and Butthead probably came on this Saturday, Friday, whatever. Butthole and Beavis. SpaghettiOs are gone. You're in Friday Prime down there. Melly Mart. Excuse me. Ass whooping. On top of spaghetti, all covered with fleas. C4, explode! Explosion! Cool. Nice. Nice. Can I get 5 more in 30 seconds? I highly doubt it. Oh, that is so close. Damn, one more can mean the difference between the lithium or nothing. Shit.
Darth Dragonborn 107 says, "Howdy. Durgenburn here, and let me say this, after 2 days I'm already bored of shield tank. So Daddy Durgenburn switching my engineer back to DPS. Darth Dragonborn 107 says, DPS.
I'm tired of being the shield guy. I never called reinforcements, damn it. Okay. You're closer. Or are you closer? Who's closer? By shield tank, you mean like nobody can shoot you because your shields regenerate too fast? So it's kind of boring.
Darth Dragonborn 107 says, I mean it could support other ships, but while doing only one episode of the Gamma arc, yes, screw that.
Oh, damn. I guess I can get Romulan. 40. Okay, that'll jump into 45. 245 tomorrow. Leaving with 30 more. Shit, excuse me. And then when it upgrades to the other tier, it's another 5, so that leaves me with 3 of those. I can handle that. That's nice. Okay, cool.
Darth Dragonborn 107 says, ugh, now I gotta switch my skill tree back to a DPS standard. That's not gonna be fun.
Do you have something already, like a list of setting it back, or are you gonna have to like kind of read each one of them again and kind of start from scratch about what you want from it? I mean, is there like a particular way that you always have it? Let me tell you right now, I probably need to retrain
Darth
all mine.
Dragonborn 107 says, time consuming is the biggest part that I hate.
Oh yeah, the paperwork. Having to deal with that and not having fun. I totally get that. Still have, well, development got back up again. I guess I can use that to get some more rank, fleet marks or whatever.
Darth Dragonborn 107 says, ick, what I want, but it's just the time I gotta pour into it. Lazy mode sucks sometimes.
Lazy mode. The procrastinator comes out. Deep in the bowels of everyone's consciousness, the procrastinator waits. Literally waiting. We're gonna do Jupiter again. Yay. Because I don't want to do that on.
Darth Dragonborn 107 says, least I got 9 reroll tokens.
That's nice. Yeah, I've accidentally retrained myself a few times, not meaning to.
The Terrans will be final.
I mean, they kind of make it a little easy. You know, like a little too easy. You click on that, and it's like, okay, boink. But I think now maybe it has a confirmation dialogue. I don't think it ever did at one time.
ships, battle stations.
A welcoming committee. You should. We're just here for your safety. Hand it over and no one will get hurt.
That. All ships, engage the Terran fleet.
All ships.
This isn't over, Admiral. Believe that.
Flips back her not any hair.
Fine. Take some ships and take her down. Arrest her.
Oh wow, Lulu, we dying, yeah. We dying, girl. We dying. My integrity is not. Oh, hull integrity. I pretend like I did the damage.
Picking up more ships through the rims. Close them if you can.
Bitch.
Activate the hollow projectors. Let's hope they get the job done. Defend the hollow projectors as best you can. You need to clear out the ships at Jupiter Station.
You need to get a job. Murdoch's is on again. Murdoch.
Those rifts aren't going to close themselves.
They might close themselves. Just give them time.
We've got hostiles on the station. They're breaching our systems.
Well, put anti-breach things on them. Gosh. Well,
Murdoch
Finney,
says, how's the meow meow?
the meow meow goes boom boom. Meow meow is a little perturbed about YouTube. Well, a copyright claim again on YouTube for using the well, this time it was the Full Metal Jacket drill sergeant guy. I can't remember his name for some reason. Just one of his little clips of him just yelling was copyright claimed by some random band thing out there that just uses that audio in their music, if you call it music. It's like Marine Corps. Who the hell said that? Who's the one who had a death warrant? I don't get it. How is that music? It's just boom, 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 boom. Loud noises mixed with yelling from a drill sergeant. That's a copyright.
Need to clear out the ships at Jupiter Station.
The song or whatever that's in is called, it's like Skullfuck or whatever that is. Just total bullshit. So I disputed it. It's under fair use. It said if you dispute something and you were in the wrong, it could mean your account be deleted. I'm thinking that's a little harsh. You know, if you just say, oh, well, you know, I dispute this because it's just a little bit of a sound clip. Yes, it is someone else's property, but
Murdoch
it's
says,
not theirs.
that is too harsh.
The Terrans have
Yeah.
taken control of Projector Alpha.
I mean, I looked it up, and Full Metal Jacket is like a Warner Brothers thing or some shit like that. So if anybody were to copyright
Murdoch
claim, it
says,
should be them.
They are threatening people not to dispute anything then.
Yeah. Like if you're in the wrong or whatever for a dispute or something like that, that's one of the things that could happen to your channel. And that's bullshit. But I dispute it anyway, damn it. 'Cause I'm getting tired of these little garage bands that are out there in the world using sound clips from movies to monetize. I'm not ever going to try to monetize it. That's the thing with me and these right here, these things. I'm not doing that. I just hate to see someone getting any kind of monetization if it's not. See, if it were like Warner Brothers, you know, if it said copyright claim Warner Brothers Full Metal Jacket, whatever like that, I'd say fine, okay, let that be, you know. But if it's just some random band out there that's made crap music out of sound clips or something, that's different. But anyway, so I made a Fun Police toggle. I don't know what it's set to right now. Blooded. Nice. Okay.
Lock down the projectors. Now they're ours for good.
Can we turn
You
yet?
still here, Grandma?
You
Ugh,
still
that
here,
hour
Grandma?
table was annoying.
Let's see if I have it enabled or disabled.
Sir! Sir, what? Are you about to call me an asshole? Sir, no, sir!
The shield vessels are negating
But
your
then you type like this right here, right? Toggle fun. Fun is now disabled. So no video, no audio can work now. No little sound clip, no video clip, nothing. Fun has now been disabled. See. And if you try to use fun, like say, like this here. Sorry, fun has been disabled. But I haven't put any kind of like restrictions on it. Anybody can toggle the fun thing. And just on off switches it is all it does. But later, if it becomes an issue or a real thing,
You kids have fun now.
I can make it so it's username only availability kind of thing. Yeah, you can just type exclamation point toggle fun and it'll turn it back on to where you can hear it.
The Enterprise is near Projector Gamma.
Wish I could make it so that
Darth
it's
Dragonborn 107 says, son of a donkey booty but leadus.
but lead us. Bleed us. I wish I could make the bot text to speech. That's one of the things I cannot do. Because the all the scripts and stuff that make up the bot are, well, text to speech is not one of those. It's just an option that it uses to read, so it can't read itself for some reason. They probably can. I gotta look into that though.
Back in a bit.
Darth
Back in a
Dragonborn
bit.
107 says, halfway done with setting my DPS back up.
Well, see, at least you know how to do that. Getting it all set. I don't know a thing really. I've been taking advice from so many people, but I can't I can't retain that information in my head. So I kind of end up forgetting everything.
Them out first.
Well done.
Weldon, is that you, Lieutenant Weldon? Lieutenant Weldon. Okay, what needs that more so than anything else? Are we traveling? Yes. Stop the travel. Stop the travel. There we go. Because I was saying that I can technically get Romulan from Romulus by doing like a thing or whatever. So what actually needs this? I don't want to start a new one up just yet. Can do temporal. Belch. No new Romulus. Task Force Omega, I can get that one cooked up there. What does it give you? Let's see. Medical nanites, Omega, regenerative, superior, shield repair, nanite cloud, nothing really that I care about. Okay, but just say the discovery then. Tyler's Memories. Critical cleanse, no. Not really anything right now. Let's just worry about getting all these to 5s then. Temporal Defense. Iconian Resistance. That's actually going to need those eventually, so that's like what? 90, so that's 3, and then another 100 is 3, so that's 6 times, and it'll go to that, so that won't be enough to clear it to 100. So we'll do that. We'll do Iconian, because it's going to need that eventually. So that makes it a lot better. We could continue to do that over and over, but I'm not about to keep playing the same damn map all the time. Blah, 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 yakety schmacky, fucker. Okay. Did I do that? Yes, I did. Let's see if I can donate anything to get some more fleet credits for Lilu. Civilian duty officers. Sure, yeah. We'll do that. That'll get her a little bit. Those, not really. Embassy. No. Common. No. No. No, that's going to be the same ones. Non-civilian. Still the same ones. Okay, never mind. Can't get nothing then. Alright. Jumping over to Michael Myers. Mikael Myers.
Just Call Makora says, 5 minutes late than I said. Just Call Makora says, deal with it.
Deal or no deal? Deal or no deal? Beat off, beat off, beat off, beat off. No one wants to feel defeated. No, you are. Just deal with it.
Darth Dragonborn 107 says, dealing with these space nuts.
These space nuts. These nuts. Okay. I don't guess anyone's actually started. Ooh, ooh, yes. Yes. Ooh. Let's see if we can get in on some of these actions. A little less constipation, a little more crapping. All this aggravation ain't satisfactioning me. Hasn't been captured yet. Good deal. Try to get over there real fast. Because in the Dyson zone... Ooh, that's going into the thing. Damn. Okay, I didn't do enough damage on that one over there to get any kind of qualification. Maybe I can... Nope! Damn it. And I accidentally stole some battle command credits. Shiznit. Okay. Alright, well, I want to go over here then. So I don't want to do a capture thing if I don't have to yet. Those things are freaking boring. Because you know I'm all about that speed. Not going slow. Back about a You know your mama, she told me don't worry about your ass. Defeat captains. Because you know it's all about that ass, Come on, put some Voth out here. Let's do some shit here. Boy, did I feel like I was going to pass out today. Wow. Still holding strong. You ever have that, cracked rib feel? Mine mostly feels like that's at the sternum. Only when you move a certain way or whatever. And that, of course, triggers a fountain of, like, other little achings and the stuff that travel from that. Referred. Like, sucks. Boom 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 boom. Who the hell is that running like a crazy mother? What the hell is that? A muffin top? Muffin top Jim Hadar with pink. Okay. You see something new all the time around here. If it's not for those big-headed whatever things that happen every once in a while, it's something like that. It's really wild stuff. It's weird, wild stuff. What that is weird, wild stuff. Johnny Carson. Weird, wild stuff. I need to get an audio clip of some Johnny Carson stuff. He was pretty cool, even though I've never met him. Had never met him. R.I.P. him. He made Tonight Show stuff awesome. You'd watch his reruns.
Spickled Real Hard says, howdy.
Howdy there. Hello. Spickled Real Hard. Howdy. Howdy doody. Let's see. I wonder if that's being... That already got captured. Okay, now send the Ryan over here. I'm about to spring your world, sister. I'll spring your world. There you go. How's that? You like that? Moving faster? You're welcome. Twisted sister, twisted sister, twisted sister, twisted sister. Murdoch's must be cycling his characters. Cause I sees you doing it. On off, on off, on off. Keep going, you're a third of the way
says,
there.
I am looking for the characters with builds that had a nerfed console and swapping it out.
Ooh, man, you have a lot of characters, though. Have they said anything about what they're going to do? Like if Cryptic's going to undo some of that, make it not so bad or whatever? That's so Raven. Voth McDown. There once was a shit that shit itself.
Murdoch says, the nerfed consoles are not good now. They tried to nerf Remand buffs but people complained and gave good explanations why it's stupid, so they did reverse that.
Oh. You'd think that they would like listen more to people that play their game, that buy their product kind of situation. You know, and what the fans want. Or give it
Darth
like a limited chance of it.
107 says, stuff's still nerfed. Murdoch says, the reason was, in order to use Remand buffs the opportunity cost was not having the crit from Sross, so they reversed it. Darth Dragonborn 107 says, Heck, I've been testing my stuff out. Feels like they nerfed more than they said.
Like a trickle effect of all of it. Dr. Loomass.
Murdoch says,
Dr. Loomass.
so Remand buffs, not nerfed.
I think maybe they change a little bit here and there and don't tell anybody and don't even put it in patch notes and stuff. And then they'll like go back and undo some things or swap stuff around. And
Darth Dragonborn 107 says, oh no, they still nerfed M. Not as bad now.
nerf herder. Marker, 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 marker. Boom, 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 boom.
Murdoch says, I don't care too much though, I mostly play randoms. I got second in DPS in a match with Augie. According to Spencer, the person that runs the DPS meter, they were or are going to be not nerfed.
Not knifed. Oh, he's got plenty of fleet marks anyway, right now. Right now. Right now. Right now. I need to get my diplomatic up on this. On that right there. My diplomatic up there, boy. A little less constipation, a little more crapping. Ever have that dream where it's like a bunch of toilets are in it? I had that dream last night. Running around trying to find a toilet. Running through department stores I'd never been in real life, kind of thing. Finding a shed full of toilets where the toilet paper is hung in front of the toilet on a bar. Like a concentration camp type situation. I don't know. I've never been to one, never experienced one, but that's kind of how it felt. A few of them, even the details in there.
Murdoch says, so the nerf is going to be reversed, confirmed, only for remand buffs though.
Can confirm. Can confirm. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, 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 boom.
Murdoch says, https://www.youtube.com/watch, v equals JQG96CQWSY4. Darth Dragonborn 107 says, I still see us heading towards another repeat of Season 13.
Previously on Star Trek Online. Boo! Go fucking something else, you motherfucker! Boo! And now, on an all-new episode, or season of Star Trek Online.
Murdoch says, I don't use the remands though. I could do an infiltrator build, but SRO just too good still.
Have you bought a lot of them yet? SRO in the USA. SRO in the USA. Belch?
Murdoch says, never bought one actually.
Actually, never bought one of them, actually. No. Well, I don't even qualify to get one in a lot of my stuff yet. I don't think I want one, though. I could care less. I'm happy with the people I got on my teams. So them adding bridge officers that are supposed to be superior. No. Were there Romulan bridge officers in Star Trek The Next Generation? On the Federation side? Like constantly? Like as a member of Starfleet? But then again, I guess it goes toward, well, the Romulan homeworld was destroyed, and a lot of them say they have like refugee status on some Federation worlds and have joined like the Federation that way, so they become, it's like, I guess, Federation Romulan people. So I will give them the benefit of that doubt and say, okay. Now I can't remember though. What is the in-game reason that the Romulan homeworld was destroyed? Like prior to, I know like the Kelvin thing, Kelvin timeline, it was destroyed in it in the future, and then but I've never known what the actual Star Trek Online reason is for the destruction of Romulus. For them to have a new Romulus. I can't remember. I know, I'm sure I've probably like went across it or something in this game, but wasn't paying attention. Because generally when I try to get through the story missions, I don't read all that stuff. I just click through it like beep, 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 beep,
Darth
beep, beep.
Dragonborn 107 says, Sela attacked the Iconians. Tiket swore revenge and caused the supernova.
Oh. So that's the in-game one? It's all Sela's fault? Was it whenever you go into the past mission or whatever like that with him?
Darth Dragonborn 107 says, yes. Darth Dragonborn 107 says, time travel, ain't it a fickle bitch?
Yeah. Now, it would be kind of cool in this game if, say, like, because I can remember, like, when starting a new character or whatever, there is no old Romulus. It's just, you know, a memorial thing, like floating in space or something. You visit, it's just craters and shit. Okay, that didn't work out in my plan. But, it would be nice if the planet were still there until you did that mission where, like, it fucked up or whatever. Like, you wouldn't be able to go down to the planet, of course, but, like, if there was, like, a solid planet there, then all of a sudden you did, like, a mission, time travel, and boom, it's gone, you know. I wonder if that's in the Kelvin timeline, if that's like what kind of spiraled it toward that. And, you know, like, since we never really saw Iconians in, like, on TV or anything like that in the shows, that would be interesting.
Darth Dragonborn 107 says, well, during the Iconian War you can visit old Romulus, but the Borg kinda took over management and got cloaking devices.
And their Borg like to clean up. The Borg are like cockroaches.
Darth Dragonborn 107 says, you wanna kill a Borg? Bring a shotgun to this energy party.
Right? Projectile weapons. We need more of those in Star Trek Online. Rocket launcher. We need one of the episodes out there currently running of some sort of Star Trek to have that. Hell, give it to like Lower Decks, you know.
Just Call Makor says, you don't need any of that stuff in Star Trek Online.
Because
Darth
it's not
Dragonborn
canon.
107 says, I want more WPNs like the Ground and Space Dyson Proton WPN.
Why don't I need any of that stuff in Star Trek Online Core? Why not? More weapons like Ground and Space Dyson.
What?
What? Inverted paradox. Hey man, what's up? What's happening?
Just Call Makor says, tomorrow is Monday.
Yes.
Inverted Paradox says, today is Monday.
I would say that your Monday is what our Monday is going to be. Because you're in the future! Tomorrow is Monday means tomorrow is Quantum Leap, right? Like, within the next 22
Darth
hours.
Dragonborn 107 says, future man, will I ever get married?
Future man. He only's in the future by almost a whole day.
Just Call Makor says, yes, Quantum Leap.
Quantum Leap in 20 to 22 hours from now. That's
Just
what he
Call
means.
Makor says, and Rick and Morty came out 50 minutes ago. Inverted Paradox says, 8BALL says no.
Hey, boss says
Just Call Makor says, you should watch Rick and Morty.
Richard and Mortar. Richard.
Darth Dragonborn 107 says, welp, time to pull a Frieza and kill the 8-ball.
I'd have to start at like first episode. For free. I would not pay for it. I said for free. For free. What the hell? Did I miss this one? Boom, 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 boom. Chucky laugh. I wonder if we're gonna get a Quantum Leap introduction, like an intro sequence. And will the music play almost the same? MacGyver kind of did. It would like start out the then it would just go boom. Hi diddle diddle. Time for a riddle. Stop shooting at me.
We came, we saw, we kicked its ass.
Yes.
What are you laughing at?
Yes. Inverted Paradox. I got a copyright claim for one of the Full Metal Jacket sound clips. Oh, on YouTube. So, yeah. But not from Warner Brothers. From a garage type band that is not a band. They just like
wins.
They just have this like someone just slamming the drums or whatever with their drumsticks, and they just have random clips from Full Metal Jacket Sergeant playing in the background as the lyrics to this song. That's not a song. It's like doo, 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 and it just repeats that over and over, and someone just puts in that, who said that? Doo, 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 doo. Do you blah 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 and all that kind of crap.
Are you on your feet all day?
Yes.
Does the constant pounding cause your ankles, knees, and back to ache?
Hi, Billy Mays here for the world's greatest insole, Impact Gel. Why am I smashing my hand with this hammer? To show you the amazing protection you
Inverted
get
Paradox
from Impact
says,
Gel.
sips
And
tea.
this hammer is real.
The same gel technology is used in our Impact Gel insoles. If you have sore, tired, aching feet, Impact Gel absorbs more shock and pressure than other insoles. Unlike regular insoles that break down over time, Impact Gel is injected into the areas that provide pressure relief where you need it most. The heels and balls of your feet. The gel never breaks down, and when impact occurs, the
Inverted
insole
Paradox
soaks up the
says,
shock, and
at
the
Just
force
Call
now
Nicole.
ripples throughout
No.
the gel pads. No regular insole can do that. Even after continuous pounding, these M&Ms don't break. Imagine the relief you'll feel in all kinds of shoes. They even work in cowboy boots.
I use them and they work. Talk about shock absorbency. I'm gonna run over my hand with this 6,000-pound car. That's the power and protection of Impact Gel.
Whether you're a runner, a professional, or a stay-at-home mom, you deserve the comfort of Impact Gel. Stop spending hundreds on inferior insoles. Remember, nothing absorbs the shock quite like Impact Gel. Call now and get a pair of our Impact Gel insoles for only
Murdoch says,
$29.99.
Impact
But
Gel.
that's not all.
Bullshit,
We'll also
LOL.
send you a set of our Impact Gel inserts free. They're perfect for dress shoes and casual wear. But I'm still not done. Call right now and we'll double the offer. Just pay separate shipping and handling. That's right. You get 2 sets of insoles and 2 sets of inserts. A $90 value, all for only $29.99.
Here's how to order.
Murdoch says, I won't buy till he lets a car run over him. Just Call Makor says, alright, I think it is time to add a timeout for the commands. 1. Command every stream. Darth Dragonborn 107 says, good lord, I'm about to slap this guy with some Impact Gel.
Impact Gel. What do you mean, add a timeout for all the commands?
Hi, Billy
Are
Mays
you on your
specialist.
feet all day?
Good morning.
Hey,
Just
big guy.
Hi, Billy Mays
Hey,
here.
I'm working with you all day. I got a job.
You don't need
my
a
source. Hey, I'm working
You don't
with you
need
all
a
day. Hey, big guy.
Hey, Stain specialist.
Hey, big guy.
You don't just
Inverted
$19.99.
Paradox says, at Just Call Nicole D, what the fuck has your problem been for the last 2
Billy
days?
Mays here. Hi, Billy Mays. Just $19.99.
Are you on your feet all day? When you're all day.
For just $19.99. Here's how to order. Is real.
Kaboom, boom, boom, boom.
Inverted Paradox says, stop being the damn fun police then.
Understandable. Pardons. And now the final crowning touch to this case.
Just Call Makor says, stop being an annoying twat then. Darth Dragonborn 107 says, Mommy Daddy please stop twat fighting.
Stop twatting.
Inverted Paradox says, at just call Makoor fuck you you little cunt bag of a prick.
Damn it, I didn't get that, did I?
Inverted Paradox says, sorry Daddy Scorp.
Hey, what is said between two people I have nothing to do with. This is a plus 18 channel. Swearing is enabled.
Just call Makoor says, yeah you little shit stain, swearing is enabled. Streamlabs says, hate what you see? Please consider unfollowing and not renewing a subscription.
Yeah, Riz, I have a fun toggler. So you toggle fun. But the funny part is anybody can use the command.
Streamlabs says, at Scorpwana are you about to be done?
No.
Darth Dragonborn 107 says, well ain't this a fun hoot and a half.
Yeah. So yeah, you can type exclamation point toggle
Romeo
fun.
India Zulu says, why though?
Because I think it's funny.
Inverted Paradox says, at just call Makoor work on your insults you green goblin of a loose carrot.
I think it's fun though. I mean, anybody can use the command. That's the thing. Like, it toggles it. It's just a little test thing to see, like, how it works. If it works out to be a funny thing or not. Vein fish heads. Wow. Hmm. I hear a dog barking outside. What the hell are they barking at?
Darth Dragonborn 107 says, Dendy face.
Dendy? Dendy face. Alright, somebody threw out the Acme hole. Yay, again with a capture. Yay. Yay! Let's go to the next one. Nathan.
Inverted Paradox says, according to my gay cross-dresser friend, I'm a friendly, well-mannered person who would never start fights just for kicks and the attention.
Cool. Well, I'm happy for that. I wouldn't want to start a fight either, you know, for attention. I try not to do that. I don't like fighting. I like laughing. That's why I laugh at myself all the time. I insult myself in front of people. Call myself worthless, piece of shit.
Murdoch says, and it's still not enough.
It's still not enough, I know, right? They keep wanting to up-talk it, make it better. And they said, why do you have to be such a negative Nancy? And I said, well, the universe is gonna die. And they said, why can't you be a positive Patty? I said, because there's nothing positive about anything. There's nothing good about anything out there. Today, I wanted it to rain, and it did. I was so happy. Until it went away. That's all I kept thinking when I was going to work. I said, because it wasn't cloudy really or nothing, just the regular white clouds up in the sky, you know, and all that kind of stuff. I could go twice as high. Take a look. Oh, anyway, I kept saying, and I even said it out loud. I said, man, I wish it would rain. Get rid of the sunshine and all that, and make it all dark and shit. And I was so excited because I was like, during work, I could look out the door and look up at the sky, and I see these dark clouds heading our way. I'm like, yes, sweet, you know, kind of thing. But alas, it only rained for like maybe 10 minutes. Got real lightning-y and thunder and poured rain, and then stopped and went about its day. So that's disappointing. Can't even trust the weather to do its job these days. It made me sad again. That sounds backwards. I get depressed when it stops raining. I want that Edgar Allan Poe weather, damn it. Oh, come the sun and dried up all the rain. The itsy bitsy spider walked out that yet again. Fun is re-enabled so fun can happen again. I'm just seeing what all I can do with it. I kind of pause it. Put the command in front of the rest of them. And if it's enabled via a text file variable save, it just returns from that. If it's not, or if it's disabled, it returns. If it's enabled, it continues with the rest of the script, allowing sounds to
You
play.
are in Friday Prime.
Farscape continues. Why is the friggin' dog barking? I swear. Like, that rock moved, man. I saw it.
Murdoch says, you should add something to the stream. For every yawn you do, you have to do something silly.
Like yawn. Just talking about a yawn makes me yawn. It's one of my superpowers. That and trying to sleep. And aching. That's just one of the best things I have available to me. It's that referred aching too. It'll ache one place and then another. Be like inflammation or some shit like that. It's really awesome. I recommend anybody living try to feel pain. It's so awesome. It makes me laugh. Sometimes you can't help but just laugh about certain scenarios in the world. Excuse me. Certain scenarios. William Shatner. Shatner. He shat in her and on her. Horse's ass. Shit. Okay. See how the Tourette's comes out when I yawn. I don't have Tourette's.
Darth Dragonborn 107 says, I'd rather feel pain than nothing at Aleal and. This song is by 3 Days Grace. No copyright here.
This song is by 3 Days, no copyright?
Inverted Paradox says, All hail the Dark Lord of Earth.
The Dark Lord. Come to Tasmania. Oh my god, I'm doing it again. Yawning!
Darth Dragonborn 107 says, All hail Chungus.
Chungus. All hail the monkey man, the monkey man, the monkey man. Chris Kattan from SNL. That's Saturday Night Live. Ooh. I saw that. Ah, oh, damn it. Okay. Toggle fun.
I just burned my tongue.
How tall are you, Private? Sir, 5'9", sir! 5'9". I didn't know they stacked shit that high.
Let's see if that gets a copyright. I'll dispute that shit too. I'll keep disputing it every time it happens. Because that's what I did. I sent off a dispute. I said, Warner Brothers owns Full Metal Jacket, and you to just use a little sound clip for your music is not valid, in my opinion. So, yeah. And then YouTube's all like, you do understand that this can mean, like, you know, the end of your YouTube channel if you have to dispute blah blah blahs or whatever. Like, yeah, whatever, fuck. I just can't like wait until the day that it's a copyright all over the world using just words, individual words, and saying them.
Murdoch says, no more Scorp. Sad face.
No, the world will get along a whole lot better. That's for damn sure. It's just the word "the," right? Trademark "the." Can't use it. No one can. I get monetized. You have to pay me to use the word "the." But that's kind of like where we're getting at with all this copyright infringement or like rules of shit, you know, where you can't like do anything, can't say anything, can't make things fun. No one can own sound. Sound is something we all hear that is created, that vibrates through the universe. You can't own that. Hell, people still believe they own land. Barbaric times we live in. They're like, I own a house on that plot of land that is mine. No, that's not your land. You can't own that. I'm sorry. It can own you, but you can't own it. Because you come from that. You are of the land. You are of the earth. You think that's air you're breathing now? Bitch!
Inverted Paradox says, Murdoch's my friend, how are you, bud?
His buddy. His buddy. His buddy and him. Kid's sister. Kid's sister. Wherever I go, you're gonna go. Yay at that. Okay, what's going on over here? What's happening? Beat us! Beat us! Underarm deodorant.
Murdoch says, it's all good, just wondering why Stowe decided to randomly remove my personal ground traits. Maybe a dev thought he would delete a couple lol. Hope that's not the cause. I forgot Stowe is garbage lol.
Oh, I had some ground traits missing off of one of my characters the other day. I think it was actually, yeah, it was him, Jim Hadar Kirok. Had some space and ground that was missing. I wonder if they're still gone again. Nope, they're back again. I kept wondering what the hell was going on. I put him there, but then again, which again I'll say this, right? My starship traits, I have the same trait twice. Superior command frequency and superior command frequency are slotted twice. I don't know how that happened. It wasn't like that, but now it is. I'm not changing. And that's what I noticed that my some of my space and ground stuff was all jacky-wacky. Okay, we get it, damn it. Shit. Stop firing off his bullshit. Alright, it's time to shoot at this guy's feet.
Murdoch says, but I am taking a break from Stowe. Just logged in to do daily.
Let's see if I can shoot behind him, make him think something's there. Well, okay, we'll do this. Watch this. Boom! He dead. Okay, now we can continue playing. Where you at, you asshole? Okay. Where you at, you little bastard? That's Lily Buster, sir. Not little bastard, Lily Buster. Dude, stay put so I can shoot behind you, make you think somebody's behind you. This guy moves around like erratic behavior here.
Inverted Paradox says, I just had a very bad idea, he.
You did? Oh, I like bad ideas. Is it funny? Will it hurt somebody? Ha ha ha, he's looking that way. I made him think there was someone on the other side of him. I'm fun. I made him think that I was right. Ha 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 ha. Bad ideas are fun ideas. Give in to the darkness. Cause a little chaos once in a while. Hey, if we didn't have chaos, we wouldn't have those rooms that they have for people to go beat up cars. That's a reason for that. It's a stress reliever. So it's necessary. I think so. But I'm not real. I'm a figment of my own imagination. Do 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 do. Oh, gravy. Very naughty idea. Very naughty. At one point, though, yes, I was wanting to make a stop play command so that something can stop, but I cannot figure out the timer issue. Of course, I haven't given myself enough time to think about a timer issue. Maybe I should time myself timing it. Ballsack. Because the deal is like, as soon as you tell a video or tell a source in OBS to open and play, and if it's a timed command for it, that command already gets sent out across the computer and it is there already. It's just waiting to be shut off, like by normal means. You can't send another command and say, hey, turn that off. Not with the third party little software or whatever that I have for this. But would it be possible to just turn off the source and have the video timer still playing and not allow it to be seen until the source time elapses? So I don't know. I've still been thinking about it. What the fuck is that dog barking at outside? I swear. If it's an alien, I don't care, okay? Damn, shit. Who gives a shit? Aliens are here. They're everywhere. They're doing shit. They're putting crap in our necks and heads to monitor and listen and bullshit,
Paradox
whatever.
Says, you'll make Core happy and feed his ego if you added a command timer and he doesn't need to feel happy or needs more ego.
Migo? We'll get to the core of the problem. I don't know. I never know when people are joking or serious about what's going on, though, you see. I think that's one of my issues, is I never know if it's just for fun type playing or if it's a serious type thing. Or which way to go with whatever to make sure it doesn't escalate itself or de-escalate or whatever they call that fucking name. I guess we'll wait here until the thing gets ready or something. Yeah. I'm just gonna sit around and wait for this thing right here. my folks round here. Command timer, and he doesn't need to feel happy or even... What kind of command timer thing? Execute for incompetence. I need to execute for incompetence. Ain't no way there's anything attacking me. There ain't nothing there. There ain't nothing there. The swarmers don't exist, so there's nothing there that it's attacking me. I should post about that on the forums, just because I want to be an asshole. Just say, I'm glad that swarmers don't exist in this game. That way they can't attack me for no damn reason and shoot through
Inverted
walls.
Paradox says, I want to cuddle my partner. I like cuddles.
Cuddle? The cuddler. Rated R. Cuddling is fun, I guess. I have no one to cuddle with. Ever. Have I ever. Never have I ever. Had a cuddle partner person. I cannot. It is my destiny not to.
Inverted Paradox says, I like cuddles, but naked cuddles are even better though.
Naked cuddles. Never had one of those either. I have not experienced life like everyone else has. I've experienced torture.
Back to your stations. The bots have returned.
Murdoch says, sometimes the channel goes spammy but it always tappers off. Can be annoying sometimes but can also be annoying if it goes to quiet. It's an ebb and flow thing. Inverted Paradox says, we need to find a female Scorplana. Darth Dragonborn 107 says, back in my day we didn't cuddle. We savagely rubbed weenessies until the skin turned red.
Uh-oh. Boingy, boingy, boingy. Channel goes spammy. Tapers off. Be annoying. Oh, yeah. You know, there's like a suggestion button thing, supposed to be down there somewhere, like, to give good, like, advice as to how things are going with the channel, or like, criticism, you know, like, as long as it's like a creative type, you know, like criticism, like, you know, if it's wonky, what do I need to change with it? What would be a good idea of like something to, you know, do other than change the way that I play? I mean, but what matters to stay away from, because I believe like people should be open to talk about anything and not be censored for their opinion. And that's,
Murdoch says, Matt, it's fine. Just keep making it fun.
But I don't know how to make it fun. I don't know what fun is. And I don't have a clue why the hell I'm still standing over here in front of this damn teleporter.
Bend over.
Okay, bend over. Bending over, sir. I don't know how to make things fun. I'm boring by nature. I've always looked at things as asking why. I don't understand things. I have comprehension problems.
Murdoch says, well, it's the boring stream,
We're in a tight
so.
spot. Damn.
That's right.
We're in a tight spot. Damn. We're in a tight spot.
It is the boring stream, and I'm your host, the boring streamer. Even though I'm not a streamer. I am not a streamer. I do not classify myself as a streamer. I am a person who's streaming this game, and I'm not here to, like, you know, get subscriptions, get really follows, anything like that. I'm just here to play, you know? Just to play. To have people, like, suggest things that I could probably do to make it easier or better for me in the game, you know, like learning and talking with people, that kind of thing, you know. Keeps the anxiety down to talk to people, even though I'm not much on people in real life people. Maybe one day I'll open it up to like a Discord microphone chat thing, I don't know. But, yeah. Then I probably wouldn't say hello or anything. I wouldn't even talk. Because I can't, like, if people are talking, I don't talk. I can't interrupt people. I can't
Inverted
continue a
Paradox
thought.
says, sorry Murdoch's about that DM.
Damn. I don't know if it's what it is about me, but I stop talking immediately if someone else starts talking.
Murdoch says, I knew it was a MT, no worries.
For the rest of your days, it's a problem-free philosophia. Why don't they have her pants glowing? That doesn't make sense. If it's just the armor, the part that glitter glows, then why is her head not protected by that? That doesn't make sense. It's because there is another layer over her clothing for the effects, and they did not give the effect to that thing or something. I guess I don't know. I don't know. I'm just here. I'm making this stuff up as I go. I don't plan anything. I guess I sort of plan how I'm playing, because I follow a routine every time, because I have a little OCD about it. My whole thing, though, it's playing Star Trek Online. I was thinking, like, you know, well, if I'm going to play it and I finally have the internet, why not stream it? Because I would see very little streams of Star Trek Online. Get it out there. At the same time, learn. You know, and I've learned a hell of a lot.
Oh no!
I'd say my capacity for learning this and being better at the game has increased since streaming. Because before, I was just throwing all sorts of shit all over my ship, you know? I didn't know, like, there was, like, you get this for this or this for that kind of thing. What went with what and why it mattered. Even though I still don't for a lot of stuff. And I forget things, too, so I have to always be retold them. Like, you know, get somebody in there goes, hey, if you, I think you probably don't know this, but here's a fact about the game or whatever you can do to something, whatever. I'm like, I probably knew that back in the day, but not anymore. You know how whenever you learn something new, you kind of forget something else? Like, who knows who I was like 10 years ago? I don't. It's your whole cellular structure of who you are or whatever changes or some shit every 10 years. There's something like that. I can't remember exactly. All I do know is you get a flood of memories when you die. That is scientifically proven that that part of the brain is super active, as if memory recall is happening.
Inverted Paradox says, do a rainbow beam build.
Rainbow, a reading rainbow build? Butterfly, and there was a rainbow today actually whenever it rained. Or before it rained actually. It was like, in the dark area it was really bright like a rainbow, and then it went to the light area and it was barely seen. And then it rained, and then the clouds went away, and it all dried up and made me sad. Because, you know, rain. Each raindrop lives less of a life than most things out there in the world that are alive. It's so sad. You see that raindrop coming, and he's just falling from the sky, born for like a split second. He's like, oh look, wow, I'm a raindrop. Here I go, and splat. Oh shit. It's almost like the life of a fly. I put a cricket outside today. Okay.
Inverted Paradox says, when I hear you talk I always imagine this young scruffy kid.
No, I'm not a kid. I'm 43 years old. I live at home, and I live in a... No. I still live at home with one of my parents, even though I do pay like a type of rent or anything that needs to be paid.
Murdoch says, I imagine a 300-pounder with a hot dog hanging out of his mouth.
No, that's not it either. I'm only like 5'4/5'5", depending on what if you look at a ruler or measuring tape, or my driver's license kind of thing. License says 5'5". I don't think so. I'm short. I'm as tall as Mo
Just Call
Horowitz.
says, I imagine a long-haired dork who works at Dollar General.
That's right, because you know what I look like. That's right. I am a long-haired dork. It's only because I'm lazy. And I don't want to, like, spend $20 to go get my hair cut or something shit like that. Dude used to, like, you know, going to get your hair cut somewhere, like, maybe up to $10, $10, something like that, you know. Then it kept going up, and then finally it was like $25 to just have your hair cut, like, into a normal, just cut this stuff and whatever and let me on my way. So I was like, fuck that shit. I'll do it myself. Well, it's just easier to let it just grow out and then cut it off.
Darth Dragonborn 107 says, or you learn how to cut your own hair.
Yeah, and I have. I tie it back in a ponytail and chop it off every once in a while. Sure, it may be uneven for like a month or two or whatever, but it looks alright.
Says, do you have a beard?
I do not. I don't really like having facial hair, so I try to, like, you know, not really shave. I have a trimmer thing, but it just it itches. You can even ask it, are you retarded? I'll be like, yeah, I am. I was called retarded in school, so therefore I am retarded. It has structured my whole life ever since. Got a bad feet. Working in retail for so long, knees are getting shot to hell.
Inverted Paradox says, do you have a fedora?
I do not wear a hat.
Murdoch says, are you still in your 30s?
Is that a serious question? I'm curious. Is that a serious question?
Murdoch says, yeah, I forgot.
Okay. Again, I'm 43 years old. I still live at home. And I live in a van down by the... I live at home, but I do pay a type of rent.
Murdoch says, sorry, tired, lol.
It's okay, man. And speaking of that, I need to...
Just call Mikover says,
pay this week.
That's funny.
I need to pay this month, actually. And whatever else. I'll ask tomorrow.
Just call Mikover says, since he said the same exact thing probably 4 minutes ago. Inverted Paradox says, do you live in a room or basement?
A room. A bedroom, basically. That I keep the door shut on at all times. And it's a mess. I don't even worry about folding clothes. I wash them. I throw them in like a little plastic tote thing or whatever, and that's what I'm wearing for the week.
Murdoch says, I've gotten good at tuning Scorp out. It's selective listening.
Exactly. Yeah. See, he's got it figured out. He knows when not to listen. I mean, who would listen to this? It's boring, right?
Inverted Paradox says, I smell dinner.
You smell dinner?
Murdoch says, he rambles so much it goes in one ear and out the other.
That's right. I'm a good rambler. I was told today by my coworker, she says, like, you'd be good at doing podcasts. I'm thinking, I don't know what I'd talk about in a podcast. Command Center. I mean, I could technically, like, and I have stayed in this little cube of a room for a week without any outside
Inverted
anything.
Paradox
Be
says,
okay with it.
BRB need to go take a piss.
Go take a piss, man. Relieve yourself. Don't let those kidneys pop. Relieve yourself. Relieve yourself. Hell. Way back when my parents were splitting up, and I was just out of, it was like a year after high school or something like that, and I didn't have a job, didn't have nothing. It's 3 months at home alone with no outside anything. I mean, like, my mom would, like, show up with, like, a little bag of groceries, like, once a week, stick around for 5 minutes, and boom, she's gone. You know, it's like, okay, whatever. And then, you know, when I was young, I'd get myself up to go to school every day, and I had a key to the house. You know, get up, bathe, brush teeth, fix myself breakfast, which was usually a bowl of cereal, and eat, lock the door to the house, get on the bus, go to school, get out of school, get home, unlock the house, eat whatever, something I could find or whatever, do my homework and go to bed. Then maybe my parents would get home after that or whatever. So yeah, and that was when I was at like 7, 8 years old, and even before that, not really much, you know. So I kind of got used to like just nobody, really. Like, I mean, even now, at home where I'm at, you know, I live with my mom and her husband. Well, they don't even know if I'm here or not half the time. I can hear him in there talking about, did he go to work today? His car's still out there. Oh, he must not have gone to work. Okay, well, where's he at? And I'm like, I'm like right here, and I can hear them talking, right? And I'm thinking, if I'm not in
Murdoch
there
says,
with you,
you can get a free game on Epic Games called Gloomhaven. Gonna check it out.
check it out, Pokemon. But it's like a thing, like, you know, they don't know where I'm at. I mean, I never leave my room, so what the hell? I'm in my room. Duh. Common sense, I don't know. I mean, I've gone several times where, like, when I was sick for a week or whatever.
Murdoch says, your parents make you wear a tracking bracelet. Got it.
No, they don't care where I'm at. They never have. Even whenever my dad was alive, I don't think. I mean, he's like the only one that actually maybe cared a little bit more. But even when I was like sick for a week or whatever, like I would be laying in bed, and you know, maybe once during that week, the door would open. How are you feeling? That's it. And like, sick. Okay, just wondering if you felt better or not, and shut the door. Be just like eating on crackers for a whole week, kind of thing. Hell.
Inverted Paradox says, I'm back, motherfuckers.
Motherfucker. Hell, whenever I was having that gallbladder issue, before it got taken out, I just stayed at the house by myself that 3 months. And that was when I'd actually
Murdoch
had
says,
some money built up.
I have fucked a few mothers.
Fucked a few mothers. Milk.
Darth Dragonborn 107 says, got the Equinox trait so I can now dry dock it and switch back to the fleet version.
Dry dock. Dock! Dude, I could have totally used a transporter. What am I running around for? Because I'm a dumbass. That's why. Switch back. Equinox. So you talking about like having the trait in your like possession and then being able to just use it. That do you have a lot of ship traits? Do you do that? Like the go after all the traits and stuff? I don't. Whatever I get, I get. I don't like hunting for that or anything. It's not that I don't like it. I mean, what I meant was, I don't do it. Even though, yes, I probably should do that. I just haven't. You can learn a lot from a dummy. That's why everyone's listening.
Inverted Paradox says, Unironically, my partner is a hot MILF.
MILF? Unironically? Is that like a word, really? It sounds like a pretty cool, awesome word. Ironically, unironically. As long as you don't use irregardless, you're good. Little less constipation, a little more crapping.
Murdoch says, I just ate some. Spanakopita is a Greek savory spinach pie. It often also contains cheese, typically feta, and may then be called spanakopita.
That sounds like a horrible disease. If you or someone you know, call this number now, kind of thing. As long as you don't have water from Camp Lejeune, you're good, okay? As long as you weren't exposed to that place, you're alright.
Murdoch says, it will grow hair on your chest, get some.
Ew.
Inverted Paradox says, she's from the Gold Coast, hot fit blonde.
Nice. It's nice that you have somebody. I wouldn't want to burden anyone with me. I mean, what point would there be to have someone that won't talk to you, won't interact, won't understand your side of anything because I don't think I'm right, I don't know I'm right, I'm just not. Like I tell everybody,
Inverted
like, I have
Paradox
no ambition.
says, you'll find someone score.
No, I won't. I know I won't. And I'm okay with that. I pretty much, like, predicted my whole future since I was a child. But I didn't know that I would live this long. I figured it would be, like,
Paradox
exactly
says,
before 40.
you will find them in the most odd of place.
That's right. It's not going to be like that movie, is it? Where when you die, if you don't have the soulmate, your, like, spirit dissipates. Could probably go to a mental institution and find somebody. What's your name? Harley Quinn. Harley. Come here, baby. Nah.
Inverted Paradox says, Harley is a lesbo though.
But she's Harley Quinn. She's Harley Quinn. Mallet and all, she's still Harley Quinn. Mr. J. Oh, damn it. That's why. Shit. Why are you turning around for, bud? Go on. Just because I shifted the camera on you made you confused, it did it. Whoa! Whoa! Whoa, dude! Whoa, man! Whoa, dude! What? Okay.
Inverted Paradox says, I'm half gay.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm not at all, and that's okay, though. It's alright, dude. I have no problem whatsoever. I've had people who were my friends. I don't know if they still are. I ain't really talk. But that's the thing, like, I don't really have real life friends. I mean, I had people that I hung around with temporarily. I worked with the guy at one of the stores I worked at was gay. I had no problem with him ever. He didn't try nothing on me either, you know, so just coworkers. I talked about it, like things like, you know, asking him questions because I was just curious about, you know, lifestyles and things of that nature because I just like to ask questions and hear people's stories. It's mostly what I think what it is that's probably why I work in retail actually because I do like to ask customers about themselves.
Darth Dragonborn 107 says, Harley's bye bro.
Bye bro. Fibromyalgia.
Darth Dragonborn 107 says, she just likes to party.
party. She hits me as the type that she would probably go with an alien. You know, if there was a certain such thing as like a third sex, an actual third sex, maybe even a fourth sex. No, I'm not saying gender. I'm saying sex. She'd probably end up like getting off on them, you know, and doing whatever. I see that for Harley Quinn on the DC universe. Totally see that happening. It probably has, since she does have a cartoon show. I've watched maybe a few episodes of that, but I haven't watched all of it.
Inverted Paradox says, there are two types of gay people: the over-the-top look at me, aren't I just delightful, and the normal I'm gay, so what?
Yeah. The ones that, you mean like people who may feminize themselves more toward a gender part of the gay, or just like the opposite sex, or like the same sex of themselves or something? Or you mean
Inverted
the ones
Paradox
that
says, over the top and over going into it.
Ah.
Darth Dragonborn 107 says, you got regular gay, then you got femboys.
Well, that could be like crossing into the whole gender, like what gender someone is, since there's like an infinite amount of people's genders these days. But yeah, good for whoever. I mean, that's my thing. As long as you find someone you like, and you're okay with who you are. That's what matters. Be like gay or into dogs or something like that. Bestiality. If that's your thing, go for it. I'm sure she won't mind. I'm thinking of Clerks 2 now for some reason. I mean, hell, if someone likes to go jump in chicken coops, then let them. That's their thing. Does that make them any different? No. That's kind of like the discussion I had with that guy
Darth
that I worked with.
Dragonborn 107 says, I did hear she likes it rough.
Roof. But that was like one of the I think discussions I did have with that guy that time, though. Even though he talked about like he was gay and all that kind of stuff, he would buy like the fake fingernails and the body sprays and makeup and stuff like that, and you'd see him in pictures with makeup on, and it never affected me knowing him as who he was. I mean, he was still a cool dude to talk to and stuff like that, and his ideas of things and all that, So I never really, I mean, customers would come in there and they'd be offended for some damn reason or whatever at his idea of who he was and all that kind of stuff, and I was like, who gives a shit? We're all people. We're all gonna live on this world and die and everything the same as anybody else would, so who gives a shit? As long as you find something you like and you're happy. But I know that I will never. As I like to tell people, I'm taking this round off. This is just my relaxing round. The next time we go through this whole cycle of life thing, I think I'll actually try to do something that time. Because you only get to live once. That's like a little oxymoron thing. And they always look at me like, what? Like I'll say, I'm taking this lifetime off. I'll do something in the next one. Once you're dead, you're dead. I'm thinking, and how do you know? Because of the Bible. Oh, really? The Bible says so. Okay, well, what if it's wrong? But it's not. Well, how the hell do you know? I've had that discussion before with people. Because they think like a certain way should always be this way. Nothing ever changes, kind of situation. I like to just keep my mind open to all possibilities. Listen to everything and absorb that knowledge and make it my own thing. You know, instead of like certain facts that have to be set because others believe it to be factual. Is a life out there? Someone would I be on? It's like cultural beliefs, you know, certain ones believe certain things in certain ways that things should be done. Let them believe that. But, you know, a lot of people have always told me their beliefs of things, and I've always acknowledged, well, that's an interesting take on that. I appreciate that information, you know. And then when I tell them mine, oh, you know, you know, you're going to hell kind of shit. Like, well, the Pope said there was no hell, so am I? Oh, that was a mistake. Oh, yeah, sure, okay. You know, he made a mistake because popes make mistakes. I don't know. What? NPCs are always trying to wake up the dead android. That's so funny. Kill. Hell, back in the day, like in the IRC chat days, when Just Call Me Core or Korag, as he went by and other names too, we knew somebody then that he was gay. He was like living with his boyfriend, or I don't know if they were like a couple, like if they were married or not. I don't know. And he was pretty awesome to talk to about anything. You could talk to him about stuff. I even, like, whenever we were on TeamSpeak, I recorded him snoring one time. So every once in a while, we play the snore sound file of that in the chat to rile him up every once in a while. It's always fun. But yeah, I would like straight up ask him questions, like, you know, about all sorts of things, and not to get like any kind of heated debate, you know, because I don't really care much for super debating or anything, because I don't. Again, if someone says something, I stop talking immediately, and I won't start talking again until there's complete silence. It's something to do with just the way I function. I just
Murdoch
can't.
says, well, I think everyone is proud of your coming out of the closet. Closets are for clothes.
There's no... dude, I'm straight. I'm sorry, I'm not gay. I like the female. But I know that I'll never have anyone.
Murdoch says, haha.
And I'm not, like, you know, shitting on anybody that is opposite of that, or, you know, for this, for that. Whatever makes them happy makes them happy. You know, as long as the relationship for whomever makes somebody happy, and that's what it's about. But it's always going to fall apart no matter what, though. That's kind of how I always look at everything, because experience, it's seeing others in their way of living, you know, be it like same-sex or opposites each, or whatever.
Inverted Paradox says, God save the king.
God save the king. Yep, now that's what it is, isn't it? I guess they're going to start putting him on coins now in money, right? Charles III. Or have they already done that and they're just going to like change him over to king or some shit? Like on the money, are they going to send like a sticker out that you put over Prince? You just put king. But no, I mean, any relationships will probably have like an up and down type spasm or some shit like that. But it always will be like, you know, I've always believed that nobody likes someone 100%. You know, no one cares all the time about things. There's something deep down that keeps you like self first. You know, even if it's like, you know, said, oh no, I care about my baby, this child, my son, my daughter, kind of thing. But it's really going to come down like self-preservation, no matter what. And there could be acts of kindness every once in a while, you know, like, you know, you sacrifice yourself for your child or something like that. Yeah, but do they kind of regret that,
Murdoch
like in their
says,
dying?
That's true.
Like in their dying, like light or whatever, like whole shit, you know. Because, you know, when people say that they won't let them die alone, well, that's a falsehood, because we all die alone. We're the one
Murdoch
experiencing the
says,
die.
keep a smile on your face and a bazooka behind your back.
Right. Aim toward the person in front of you. But, like, you know, you're the one experiencing dying at that time. Like, in your head, your physical, your mental self knows that you are about to cease to be who you were or whatever. So you are therefore alone. Even if there are physically people maybe surrounding you, comforting your body, whatever, kind of like that, they're not. Are they dying inside your head? You know? That's my whole thing. Like, you know, you die alone no matter what. There is no we, or like join a cult and drink the Kool-Aid, you know. Was that guy like back when that what was it, a comet?
Darth Dragonborn 107 says, wow, I actually hit 56.7% crit chance on my ADV Starbase 1 run.
Wow, that's a nice hit. It's pretty sweet. So what are your crit numbers? Your crit severity and chance on your status. Your stats. I'm sure there's a way we can copy stats and paste them. Or is it? Is it possible? Nope. Let's see, stats. Go to the ship stats. Nope. Here in space, where it's low as hell.
Murdoch says, I'm at 526 combat rating now in Aliens Firestorm.
Are you kicking their ass and taking their names, or taking their ass and kicking their names? Defeat arthropods ground. Ooh, 3 Borg. Look at that. Okay, let's go to Nimbus. You know, and there's like...
Dragonborn 107 says, my crit chance is 42.2% normal. Crit severity is 259.0% normal.
Holy shit. That's awesome, man. So no matter what, you're landing a good damn hit every time. I don't know. I have like a problem with impending doom. Like death is always around the corner type shit. No amount of medication can
Murdoch
keep that thought away
says,
from me.
my Pangus is 110% nitro.
Nitro Pepsi. They were trying to advertise and sell that shit in stores. Nitro Pepsi. The only problem was they sent the display box but never sent the actual drink to put in it. So the box just sat there empty for like
Inverted
months.
Paradox says, get that crit chance past 45. Once up 45 it pops off much more and pushes your DPS output up.
Because you know it's all about that output, no trouble. Oh, it's nice. I can fly backwards. Look at that. Yay, we're flying backwards. For dooms. I'd like to get that
Dragonborn
speed
107
up.
says, hey race the thing. My Delphic WPNS haven't been modded yet. Imagine the DMG I can do once they're all crit D and crit D / damage.
Nice. Well, currently, it looks like my normal default for crit chance is 39.5 on this ship, and crit severity is 165.3. I'd like to get like super fast though through sector space though. That'd be nice. All right, beam to Nimbius. Nimbios? What happens if I click that? Are you ready to leave the system? Hell no. Okay. Alright, let's go down here and do whatever we're supposed to do with something on Nimbus with it. Or did I do that wrong? Arthropods. Space.
Murdoch says, I watched the first 3 episodes of Ender last night. I liked it.
You liked it? Wow, 3? So that's like 3 something hours then, huh? So is it
Dragonborn
really worth
107 says, beam to Humpus.
Humpus. Nimbus, where Ohura did her fan dance. Nimbus. Cling on me when you're dead. Where was it at? Not Stovecore.
Darth Dragonborn 107 says, like I said, Humpus.
Humpus. When you're ungrateful, and I will be there. I will try to help you move on to the gates of Stovecore. Well, you will be proud. You will have honor. There so needs to be a damn Klingon Star Trek show. I talk about that all the time. But every time I think about Gary the Klingon and or the Klingon Me song in my head, I think of a show. It's maybe a sitcom, a Klingon sitcom. What would it be? No humor, no laughing, right? Alright, got that one. Yay. Alright, everybody, stop shooting. Let's go.
Darth Dragonborn 107 says, are ya feeling it now, Mr. Space Crabs?
Ya feeling it now, mister? Mister? I like to freak all these people out. Who's in charge? Who's in charge? Who's in charge? Who the hell's in charge? Is it you? I think it's you. It's General whomever, whatever. Listen here, mister. I want to talk to you about something. Here, I gotta tell you. You almost got attacked by some big crabs behind you there. Oh, we're all gonna run over there? Okay, no, I'm not doing that, thank you. I'm not gonna steal someone else's mission. Alright, complete Borg TFOs. Alright, Omega. The easiest one to do. That and right there. Cure found. Which one is the one that, I guess it doesn't really matter, does it? I just don't like that one that you got the 3 areas or some shit like that, and you gotta, you know, gotta sit over there for like an hour. I call it an hour. It's probably just like maybe 20 minutes or something. Running around shooting and saving Borg before they get reabsorbed into the collective or something. I don't like that one. It takes too damn long. My attention span is not that long. It's like when I do the episodes, like for my characters, I don't mind doing them as long as they're not the long episodes. Because an average episode is like space battle, ground battle, space battle, yay, you know. But all that filler shit, you know, I don't like. Can we skip that right now? If you've already done it as one character, can you just say, okay, well, you know, can we skip the story part and just do the fighting and be over with it? Like, you know, the puzzle solving and all that bullshit. Like, what is it? When you with Sela or whatever, and you go down and you try to figure out what happened to Tasha Yar because of some sort of time something, and you put back together like the house she lived in, and you find reports where she's talking and getting older because of some sort of time dilation thing or something. But again, it's like the other Tasha Yar, so it's not your Tasha Yar, so why does it matter? You know, it's the one from the Alterverse or something. The alternate when Enterprise C entered from a time vortex. That's my thoughts on it anyway. It's not our Tasha Yar, so who gives a shit? I just want to hear Worf say weapons with an H. As Michael Dorn says it. If you do the solenoid Dyson, or whatever it's called, solenoids, solenoid, hemophiliac, I don't know, one of the three, but, yeah, do the Dyson sphere thing or whatever, and you'll hear Michael Dorn as Worf saying, weapons. I'm like, there's no H in weapons, what the hell? I know, right? The Crichton in the background saying the same thing. They added more animations and tried to like pull it off as like, oh, look at this, we've done this. Oh, orgasm guy. Oh, which one's it gonna be? Vorn system. Yay. Yay, it's like something or whatever. Oh, this is the one where you like do stuff. Yeah, all right. I got you, driver. I got you. Mini driver. Yeah, okay. Incoming message. Get off screen. Let's build up all of our bullshit. Here we go. One day I'll actually care. Critical severity 230 whenever pumped up with what I have in my hotbar. And 47.4. Fire! Boom, 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 boom. Boom, boom. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, boom. You know, I get the feeling like I offend people when I talk. So that's probably a problem. I couldn't be a public speaker. I'd be hurting everybody's feelings. Like many aliens out there, they're not racist. They just hate the human race. Aliens. The hell are you popping up there for? What'd I click to make that happen? Let me drop my little load here. That's my turd. That's what I call the little asteroid that he carries around as his little turd. Little turd. I'm trying to flush down my toilet. My turd. Here. Little turd's like a control device. Hey, it's over. See how fun that was? Ooh. For those that didn't know, I had sent a message out for the fleet that my main character here is in about being upgraded or promoted in that fleet, and they did it. So now I'm like third rock from the sun. Like, you know, owner, the
Inverted
next one.
Paradox says, boo.
Boo! So I'm trying to like you know, make a positive. Why is it only like a few people? Okay, let's bring everybody down. Up. Okay, we're all going to stand in the same spot. There we are. Okay. Yep, I'm trying to bloat my head up there a little bit. Little bitch. Just a little bitch. Just a little bitch. Not very much, but just a little bitch. Alright, next one. Cure found was that one. Infected conduit. And I think Hive Onslaught's the one I don't like. The collective will not fall here. Okay, Fred. Ooh, Kittimer Vortex. I like that one. Turn that shit off right there. It says 30 minutes. 30 minutos. 30 minutos. Okay, which one's it gonna be? I'm expecting to get in trouble tomorrow at work. A lot of damaged things got placed behind the counter. And they'll probably be like, why didn't you do damages? Because it happened right at close. I didn't have time to do damages. Barely had time to do whatever I wanted to do there. Cash off. It's Chekhov's cousin. Chekhov's half crashed, cracked out cousin.
FBI, open up!
FBI, close the door. FBI, need more toilet paper? For being a random, that really didn't bother me. I'm immune to it. You know, I think a lot of people that have that sound, the FBI sound, it's like they aren't really frightened when it plays. They just put on a show. Kind of like those reaction videos you see on YouTube of people. Those bother me to death. It's like, we're reacting to watching this musical or whatever. Be like,
Murdoch
wow.
says, same here, so stupid. Murdoch says, like a cheap shot.
Yeah. It's like you can be watching someone playing a game or whatever, reacting to it, okay. But if you're watching someone watch someone do it, or watching someone perform like live on stage or something like that, and you're just gonna go, oh wow, they did this, they did that. They need to stop monetizing those videos. If it's a reaction video, do not monetize, to see how many people actually then still stay on there. Because whenever I was, I'd gotten like into, you know, that Elvis movie got me watching some things of Elvis and whatnot, and I came across like Suspicious Minds reaction. So I went through watching some of these reaction videos, and they're pretty much like, it's like they're just putting on a show instead of reacting honestly about it.
Census confirmed that the
You
trends
know.
work.
Like if it's a real reaction, they'll say, I have
Murdoch
never
says,
watched this
it's
before.
people that don't have a creative bone.
Yeah.
Inverted Paradox says, you'll never get rid of me.
I don't want to get rid of you. You can be here to stay. You can be like a fungus that never goes away. Alright, the Kittimer Vortex is the same as Damn Infected Conduit, just twice, with a little bit of an extra, so we're going to wait for that one. Space Monkey, that final funky monkey, mister. Space. But it just kind of was like irritating to watch people just watching a video and saying, oh, I'm watching it, I'm seeing it, ooh, hoo, hoo, hoo. You're like, okay, whatever the fuck, shit, who gives a shit? Like, there was a guy that, you know, made a video about people reacting to Freddie Mercury's Queen song, Bohemian Rhapsody. And they were like, I've never heard of the Queen people before, or whatever. And I'm thinking, that's bullshit. Because if you just listen to the radio randomly throughout your, like, 30-something years you're alive, you're going to hear that song. And they said, oh, I just did not know that they are the ones that sing it. This Queen, you know. And the guy just called bullshit on everybody that's, like, reacting as if they've never heard it before. First time reaction's my ass. Maybe they have a react to a reaction video. It's almost like people trying to scam a system is what it feels like. Take advantage of other people's work. Kind of like a copyright thing. Where's that Borg cube going? Where you going, little Borg cube? Where you going here, buddy?
Drones are headed for the time vortex. Stop them.
That cube died quick. Which way are we going, mister? Okay, you got 2 people going over there. I see just 1 person over there, so I'll take care of this side over here then. At least I hope I can. Fire. In range. Come on, come on. You do not have a beam on me. You will become one with the Borg. This Borg. Haha, we barely destroyed that. We did not do a good job. We destroyed it though, damn it. Let's try to aim for what we need to shoot instead of what we're not trying to shoot. Oh, you didn't think I'd have this, did you? You come over here to attack my back. I was too slow, so they sent somebody over to help out. Okay, now where's the Romulan? Yeah.
We're picking up some
We're picking up. It's like Worf's brother being all obsessed over the Zinkethi. Now that's something new. I don't ever remember seeing this triangle-y thing. It's like a Tholian web, but it's not. Let's pretend like we're helping. Yay! We get fleet marks again. I'm gonna try to build up some more fleet marks for myself. Because you know it's all about those marks. And we came back with nobody. Let's see if we request reinforcements. Yep, they all come in. Alright, everybody. Spread out. Spread out. We can't all be standing in the same spot. My gosh. So Spork is all like, dude, man. I'm just sitting up here, minding my own shit. Fire. 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 I like taking them inside. It's so fun. Get out of his way. Okay. There you go. Go inside. Y'all go have fun. Go have fun. Crichton, you go have fun. You go have fun. Okay, go have fun. Bye. Yeah, I'll be out here. Y'all go have fun. Okay. Alright. Collect that. Collect that. Let that. Let collect. Waka. And that right there. Okay. Alright. And then... Nope. Okay. Damn it. Clicked the wrong thing. Meant to click here. Okay, look at that. Starbase, add project. Fleet marks. No, embassy, yes. Embassy. WNBC. WNBC. Let's go nuts. Oh, I need to get some Norm Macdonald as Turd Ferguson. That would be some good clips. Norm Macdonald played a version of Burt Reynolds on the Saturday Night Live clip Celebrity Jeopardy, where he said his name was Turd Ferguson, and it's such like funny shit. You'll rule the day, Trebek.
Just a bit outside.
Just a bit outside. Oh my God, it's just a bit outside. And the Indians will go home without the pennant and die tomorrow. Okay, one there. Yes, NBC. And that right there. It's 200. 500. Do that. I'm going to hold off on the dilithium right there. Why do people even bother with that? Colony world. Colony world. Infrastructure. Morale. Okay, let's see about anything that's high up there on the list. 1,000, do it. Red. I want this one to be red. 1,000, do it. If you slot them, they might come. $3,000 generated per day. Ah, contribute, you bastard. Transferring. Eventually transferring. Eventually transferring. Earning. I don't mind that. I don't mind expertise. Do I have enough fleet marks for that? Yeah. How many fleet marks do I have? Oh, hell yeah. I got plenty for all that shit. Feel the beat of the rhythm of the night. Dance until the morning light. Feel the beat of the rhythm of the night. Oh, there it goes. Dilithium again. Down to dilithium, mister. Military. Miller timey. 1,000 sounds good. 500 military sounds good. Select that shit. Provision, yo. Contribute, yes. Contribute, yes. Contribute, yes. Contribute, yes. Contribute, yes. Drain the bank, damn it. Might as well. I'm not doing anything else that's important. What does that one have to be at? 250,000? Shot off in the dark. Focusing on the embassy, getting that to tier 3 for this fleet. Rastaman the contribution overall. Okay. Leaving out this person because they haven't been online since 2020. Slacker, dude, gets on every day. Well, he wasn't on yesterday, was he? This person barely Last time they were on 8/2/2022. And then me. My status? Steady, of course. And this person, 9/25/20. Okay. Got some competition again. He's jumping back into practice here. Okay. I don't want to use my dilithium. But I think I will use the fleet credits to buy some engineering people. So let me beam up. Go to the fleet. Part of my communicator's between my legs. Ooh, hold on a minute, man. Hold on. Okay, Fleet Starbase. I had warp factor none. Warp factor flush. Flush factor 2. Let's see. CMD SE. Whoops. No, it's CMD. CMD SER. Search. Flush. Just flush was found. What's the other one I have? Damn it. CMD SER. Sietch. Factor. Anything with 2 in it. Factor 2. There we go. Yeah, okay. So it is factor 2.
Ahead, warp factor 2.
Warp factor 2. The sound that the original Enterprise made every time it went to warp. We still have to look at Wesley's face every day. But I want to be the captain. Stand by me, leeches. Anybody else? Remember, young Wesley Crusher grows up to be a Richard Dreyfuss.
Streamlabs says, at Inverted Paradox has spent 65.92 hours lurking in the chat.
Lurking in the chat. Oh, I didn't even know that was a thing. I forgot all about that command. Mister? Let's go down here to see about getting some more people here. What's that? Temporal Agent Man. Enhanced rewards enabled. Oh, because of the... Yeah, okay. What's going on? Oh, dude, it's outside. Nice. The camera can go outside. They actually have... Well, they've stretch textured it, but it's pretty interesting. Space. The final butt rear. These aren't the voyages of the Starship Enterprise. These are the voyages of the Starship Enterprise. Okay. Does NBC need anything? NBC? Not NBC. Tactical and Security Department duty offices. Tactical. Need 30 of those. Okay, so we'll do 30. Right there. Buy 30 of those. Go here. Props goes to Ox for showing me this. Damn it. I'll go over there so I can do this. Okay. Contribute. Fill that fucker. Fill that, you little motherfucker. To be fair.
Well, to be fair...
Oh, don't say to be fair. Hate when people say to be fair. It sounds like, to be fair.
To be fair. Well, to be fair. To be fair.
To be fair.
To be fair.
To be fair.
To be fair.
To be fair, Starfleet personnel, Captain. There. Bunches of tactical bullshit. Okay, so we need to get a whole lot of those. Max that shit. Shat that mix. And shat that mix too. Alright. Let's see how fast we can do this.
Yeah, man, I tell you what, that dang old internet, man, you just go on there and point and click, get in there, talk about www.com, and you got them naked chicks on there, man. You go click, 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 click. It's real easy, man.
We do it faster here. Ah, oh, damn it. Oh, never mind. Okay, we'll do it here. Yeah, man, tell you what, dang old internet, man. Point, click, and www.naked chicks, man. It's real easy, man. I've been calling y'all people a better month now every time that dog comes in across this yard 24 hours a day and nobody answers your call. How you supposed to do anything about that dang old dog? The damn computer ain't gonna shut that dang old dog up. Boom, hard, man. Tell you what. Alright, man, tell you what. We gonna get snacker, boy, man. I tell you what, we get all messed up, blew our minds with 3 sheets and dang on win, man. Sir, do you know anything about this? Yeah, man, tell you what. Did one of those snot punts last night, them sticks, them bags, them whack, whack, man. He go, woo, talking about that big mistake y'all was at right there in that cooler. Well, if you do see anything, please call the ranger station. I'm thinking, dude just told you every damn thing, man. What the fuck? Okay. 4 more of those. Tactical. 4. And get those out of the way. Put that there to just get that shit there. I don't care. Bringing booty back. And that should fill it right there. Boom. Another 1,000 added to the red. Boom. This reminds me back when I came to this place and had to do shit. Okay, engineering and operations department officers, 26 and 26. So we need to get 52 of those. Combination on those right there. 50 and 2. Boom, 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 boom. And initiate carpal tunnel syndrome now.
Just call Makor says. Stead of treated we get tricked. Stead of kisses we get kicked. It's a hard knock life.
It's a hard knock life for us. It's a hard knock life for us. Stead of treated we get tricked. Stead of kisses we get kicked. It's a hard knock life. Oh, you're watching something there, are you? The sun will come out tomorrow. Bet your bottom dollar that tomorrow there'll be sun. Just thinking about tomorrow.
Just call Makor says. Annie about to copyright claim this video.
Annie? Oh, dude. When I think about that song, though, I think about, what is that? Damn it. Serial Mom? That movie? With, what's her name? Damn it, what's her name? Shit. She talks about pussy willows to that lady in the phone and upsets that lady so damn much. It's hilarious. The little old lady, see, it stars, dude, I think dude from Shaggy, right? Or dude from Scooby-Doo. In Scream. Damn, Lillard. But
When Kramer hears about this, the shit's gonna hit the fan.
But like the son on there or whatever, he works at a video store, and this little old lady came in to buy the VHS. You know, of course, people out there probably won't know what VHS is. It's a magnetic medium tape, you know, VCRs back in the day that you had to manually rewind because it wasn't a disc. But the little lady brings back a movie and rents like Little Orphan Annie, and she doesn't rewind the previous tape, you know, and they say, well, there's a penalty for that, you know. She's, I'm not paying it or whatever, you know. So she leaves and goes home. Well, the mother of the kid or whatever goes to the lady's house, and the lady's like watching the sun will come out tomorrow, you know, that little part of it. And so the mother like kills the old lady and says, rewind, and she presses the button on the it's such a damn movie. Serial Mom. Yeah, man, I tell you what, damn Serial Mom, man, they gonna make you laugh, man. They gonna yeah, man, I tell you what. Non-civilian duty officers. So that's like anybody, right? Like just uncommon regulars, I think. The sun will come out tomorrow. Bet you're about them down. Common quality duty officer. So I would probably need to... Let's see. How many did it say? 47. So if I just press this for, like, say, because I'll eventually need them anyway. I need them anyway. Because I'm going to play the game faster. If I do that, that should pop open. Yep, okay. Reporting for duty, sir. Reporting for duty. Listen here, mister. We're reporting for duty. What's the matter with you? Three Stooges, man. Those are the best things. Awesome out of you. Mo made all of the pies, cream pies, to throw in people's faces. However, you do not throw them. You push them into people's faces. That's the trick. Push. As taught by Mo. Say hey, make the day a little better. Say hey, a little better. It's the place that I wanna be. Say hey, say hey. Yeah. Alright, yeah. And right here. Right there. Poppin', pills, poppin'. Poppin' pills in my ass like a blizzard. Spire. I'm gonna let other people do that one. Okay, that probably shot me up pretty far. Yep, 677,945. Nice. And I'm an overlord. I'm the overlord. Hello there. I'm the overlord. You will bow down to me, or you will die. When I was reading the Farscape comics back in years ago, when I learned that they actually had the Farscape comics, which ended like after Peacekeeper Wars. It was a continuation from that. Written by Rockne S. O'Bannon to continue what happened after the Peacekeeper Wars and how like the 5th season and how the show would have tied up anyway. So it's a canon comic book. Like even though it's not seen on TV, it's the canon of what was going to happen. Like what was the script for the next season, pretty much. And when I was reading that, I'd read it out loud and try to do the voices and stuff like that. So it was real fun. It was real fun. I told Gigi whenever I was watching, or on her, like, watching her Twitch and stuff like that, about what Chiana was doing during that, because Gigi actually played Chiana. And I told her, like, of what, you know, her character was doing and stuff like that. And that Chiana was still being Chiana. But it was a pretty cool little comic series. I mean, spoiler alert, Rigel became Dominar back on his planet again. Dargo Sun Crichton, who's the son of John Crichton and Aaron's son, was growing up and all that.
Listen up.
Listen up, you son of a bitch. The enemy is are Delvians on there, or a version of them that's still like Pauzota Zan from Virginia Hay, Farscape. Her character being Delvian. Well, it's like learned that they came from a different dimension, and that when they first came over to like the Prime universe, which is the Farscape universe, they were going to be conquerors and stuff like that, but instead they changed so their body changed to where they were more mindful and stuff, and not hateful and evil and all that. But their little cousins, or other part of their species, still stayed on the other side of the dimensional gate thing or whatever that was there, and they were going to try to take over the universe. That's why they sent like scouts out before, but the scouts never came back, and they can only open this like tunnel or whatever into the Farscape Prime Uncharted Territories universe once every so many cycles. So the cycles came up, and like those who worship the evil Delvian other part of the race or whatever set out to conquer the universe and stuff. And John Crichton had to help get everybody together, all the enemies that they had gotten and allies and stuff. And Scorpius was in the middle of all that too, like changing sides faster than you can count. The evil Delvians, they had a mind probe thing to where they can see if he's lying or not, and they had him like kind of like his Aurora chair. It was pretty awesome, because I always I had dreams before when Farscape ended that it somehow just continued. Like in my head, I would dream that a new episode was coming on or whatever, and I would try to go find this episode, and I would start watching this episode, not knowing what I was seeing, but just like it's still out there somewhere, And then that's when I found out that they had the comic. I was like, oh wow, my subconscious was telling me it was still out there. It's pretty awesome. Naranti, the old witch lady or whatever like that, she went through a transformation phase, which in her species, according to the comics, which are canonized, whenever they get a certain age.
Says, remember when John Crichton traveled from wormhole to wormhole trying to find his way home, and he did, only to get the fuck out of Dodge.
That's right. The wormhole stuff was pretty awesome. I liked it. Then they took it away from him to where he can't use wormhole technology anymore. Fried his brain out on it. But Naranti, her species goes through a transformation, kind of like a caterpillar in a way, to where they can rejuvenate back to a youthful state. So she did that, but the rejuvenation messed up, and she started progressively aging until she died in the comic books.
We may have a short amount of time before more arrive.
So she was off the ship. Hynerians and shit like that stuff was happening. Rigel being Rigel.
Reading some heavier ships incoming. Raiders and battle cruisers.
But it was pretty awesome. Of course, the good guys have won, duh. But it's a recommended read. If you like reading comic books, if you like Farscape, I do recommend it. If you want to see what happened, what continued after the Uncharted Territories ended on Sci-Fi Channel.
Decatur is taking some fire. Please assist.
There was talk of a Farscape movie way back before COVID hit. But I highly doubt that'll happen now. Gigi was all excited about it too. Gigi had this thing, which was pretty cool. Like, of course, during COVID, a lot of actors were doing the thing. They were getting on like Twitch and having things and people subbing and whatnot. So if you subscribe to Gigi, you can join her Discord channel for like the chat after the stream, and you can voice chat with her. Of course, my internet being like shit at the time, I couldn't do that. I could only sit and listen and just comment in the Discord or whatever like that.
Evacuation ship is launching. Give them cover.
But I tried like to do the voice thing, but it just wouldn't buffer correctly because it sounded like shit. And she was saying she always wanted to hear what I sounded like and stuff like that, because you know they'd been like back and forth pen paling and all that kind of stuff and emailing me like over the years. And I got to thinking, well, you kind of do know if you watched. If
Just Call Makor says, my problem with watching old TV like that is that it was made before HD TV became standard, so it is stuck in those old 4:3 formats. Even Stargate SG-1 is hard to rewatch, though the last 3 seasons were aired in 16:9.
Yeah, that is so true. Yeah. Then they try to like, you know, when they rebroadcast it on TV or something like that under certain channels, they'll try to like zoom in to fill the sides, and it's not the same, you know. But Farscape though, the some episodes of season 3, and of course like season 4 and Peacekeeper Wars were filmed in the 16:9, but they didn't air. They had 2 versions of it. Like the one they aired on Sci-Fi Channel was different than the one you can actually buy on in like DVD and later Blu-ray. But I had like a little debate or whatever with Richard Manning about the opening sequence, the title sequence for season 3. I noticed that a few scenes looked like it was widescreen and not from the one that we actually saw on the Sci-Fi Channel. Like there was more into the frame, and he said no, that all of the season 3 were filmed in 4:3 ratio. And I said, "Are you sure? Because there's more to that." And he was so dead set on it. So I emailed him a capture from an episode that aired on Sci-Fi Channel and the actual introduction that was like later on in like season 4 of that same footage from there.
Just Call Makor says, and what is even worse is that the Stargate movie was formatted 16:9 and then they added black bars to the top and bottom, making the format even worse. I hate watching the movie.
Yeah, that too. Like it doesn't fill the screen up, you know. Or if you watch it on like computer or whatever like that, and you like minimize the player down a little bit, those black bars are still there, and that's just I totally understand that. Yeah, it's aggravating. But I sent him that, and he said he remembers that some cameras or whatever during season 3, or like some setups or whatever like that, were framed a different way while they were testing like the 16:9 ratio change and whatnot. So he didn't remember exactly, but he remembered that there were some like changes that were going to be made, and that could have probably been what I was talking about. Like a bigger frame that was cut for the Sci-Fi distribution of the episode or whatever like that. So I was partially right. It's a bigger screen, but they cut it down. They chopped a few of them to make it fit. But getting back to like Gigi, like, see, she talked to me like through like the emails all the time and stuff like that. Of course, and she thought I was older than she was. And I was like, no. She'd send me a happy birthday thing. I'd send her happy birthday thing. She'd send me like these little cool like fairy type notes or whatever. It's pretty awesome. I thought I was something special, whenever that was going on. Like, oh wow, an actress knows me, kind of thing. She's from Australia, and I've always been like so intrigued with Australia. It's been like Neverland. Meanwhile, at the Decepticon base. And but then
Jeff
you know,
Paul
like
Nicola
getting to
says,
see Jake
I
and
want
stuff.
to know what Disney/Marvel does. In a couple of their shows they like to use formatting as a method of telling their story, and when one story merges with the other you see the ratio change, and it is kind of cool.
Yeah, it goes from like that. What is it? It says shit. It's like 2:35 to 1 ratio or something. Where it goes super widescreen, and it like the screen changes to where it's like full again or whatever. Yeah, that's pretty awesome. I like that effect. But when Jake's birthday happened way back in the day, Jenny, actually, Gigi's mom, told me that they were gonna like they had a video or whatever like that, so she was gonna send it to me and let me watch it. So she sent me like a DVD of a video thing that she put together for Jake, and she wanted to know if I could record myself, and she would tag it onto the end of the video saying happy birthday to Jake. And I thought that was so awesome. So I recorded myself. I said, hey Jake, it's me, you know, and I said my name, and it's like I hope you're having a good birthday party. Peace out, Chibro, or whatever, and gave him the peace sign. I highly doubt that she even put it in there, because I was thinking if Gigi watched that, she knows what I sound like. But it could be like she doesn't remember, but it's fine. It's back when I thought I mattered. It was always fun. So I sent Gigi's mom like episodes of the show, because she had come in the chat like one morning for us, and then Australia, of course, be evening or whatever, night or whatever over there, asking if anybody could record the show and send it to her, because she wanted to watch her daughter acting on the show, and they didn't have the show over there yet. And I was like, yeah, sure, I'll do it. She goes, well, how much would you want for it? And I said, I'll do it for free, for nothing, because that's your daughter and you want to see her like acting. I understand. So I did. That's what I did, you know, for like, 4 years. Sent her, I'd fill up a whole tape of like 6 episodes, VHS, mail it off to Australia to her. And then she'd have to get it converted to PAL format so that she could watch it over there. And she thanked me like heaven and back and all that because of that stuff like that. And that's how I got to actually like talking with Gigi and stuff. And I thought that was pretty awesome. Which it was. And then you get, you know, to talking with Gigi's brother Jake and getting to know him and stuff like that. And he was a pretty cool kid. Played tennis and everything. And now he's like into music and things, which is pretty awesome. But yeah. I should have went to those conventions though. That would have been fun. But I have anxiety issues and couldn't, because my anxiety would keep me from doing shit all the time. To this day, it's like I still have like memories and stuff that'll flash up and just have me teary-eyed because I'm not. But I'm glad, like, you know, she lives over in California, Gigi. She's married to a guy from the United States who was in like a type of circus thing, and her family's from like a circus background and acting and all that. She's got a daughter named Sky, so she's doing pretty well for herself. She also has like a music career that she started out, which is pretty good. Again, that's why I bought one of her music drives that she sells. I always just wondered, like, you know, because her mom had this resort thing over in Australia. And I'd always ask, like, you know, hey, if I come over there, you know, can I stay at the resort thing? She's like, yeah, you know. But I never did. I never went. I couldn't afford a damn plane ticket over there. 1 day, 16 hours, 45 minutes. Well, it was a magical time during Farscape. And when it shut down, it shut me down. Hit me hard like a ton of bricks. So damn sad. Then, you know, had nothing but, was it Stargate and Stargate Atlantis, then Universe and whatever, and that was it for like sci-fi for me. You know, until the Peacekeeper Wars came out, and we were able to actually watch good stuff again for a little bit, even though it was kind of rushed. But it was what it was. Embassy provisions 20. It was like a whole thing, like, you know, them getting together and like banning to say, okay, you know, we want more Farscape.
Because the creature represents Satesh, the helmets of the Satesh Guard have continued to be the source of many jokes among the Jaffa.
Jaffa jokes?
Jaffa jokes.
Let's hear one of them.
I shall attempt to translate one on you. A Serpent Guard, a Horus Guard, and a Satesh Guard meet on a neutral planet. It is a tense moment. The Serpent Guard's eyes glow. The Horus Guard's beak glistens. The Satesh Guard's nose drips.
Okay, after Set was supposedly killed in ancient Egypt along with all his minions, a similar god showed up in Greece called Typhon.
That's fucking hilarious. He gets all out there, puts everything out on the table for him, and they just ignore it. Like, oh, okay, well that wasn't funny for us, so whatever, man. I find that hilarious. I shall attempt to translate one, O'Neill. Christopher Judge, he was so awesome as Teal'c. You can't hate Teal'c. It's one thing you can't do. I always like watching those behind the scenes that they would have of like Stargate SG-1 and stuff. It was always cool. Like even to this day, just kind of like just backing up and just watching someone like YouTube or whatever. Especially with Amanda Tapping and Richard Dean Anderson.
Just Call McCower says, I hated TLC for a single episode.
You hated Teal'c for one episode? Was it the one where he they had to, what was it? Was it usually sarcophagus to heal him, and the symbiote made him revert back to like an Apophis and all that kind of stuff? To where he hated the Tavri again. And they Braytak had to come in and like get his mind back again.
Says, yes.
I kind of figured that's the one it was. Yeah, that one I hated seeing that. Like, you know, all the work they had done to get Teal'c, and it's almost like, you know, when you watch like Smallville and Clark loses his powers, you're like, what the fuck, you know? I don't like this shit. Give him his powers back. Like a hero losing their powers. Teal'c lost his self, and then, you know, he slowly got it back again. Then he went on Tritonin and never had to worry about it again. Then he's super aged because time travel. Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. Indeed. Indeed, boy. I need to put a clip on here of Teal'c, like, you know, the wormhole episode where, well, everyone's a wormhole episode, but it's the episode where they go to that planet and that guy's standing there and he's pressing the buttons on the pedestal and time repeats, like the Groundhog Day episode, and every time Teal'c goes through the same day, he gets hit in the face with a door.
Just Call McCower says, I don't like that episode and his character because in theory that should be impossible. Because TLC followed Apophis to survive and for his family, but he always wanted to betray him and actually did when the opportunity arrived. So him using the sarcophagus shouldn't change that.
That's true. But it does, like, it alters the mind, you know, the sarcophagus. To where it you know, like, for instance, Daniel, whenever they went to that one planet and it was like Teal'c, O'Neill, and Carter were in the caves mining, and Daniel kept using the sarcophagus over and over and over. It kind of warped his perception of things, warped his mind into like believing he was a type of god figure. But that was several uses. However, with the symbiote, maybe that default gets into their head, you know. That's what I always thought. Like, you know, because of the symbiote, that's why it changed his mind or made him more susceptible to like an Apophis again. But yeah, it was a hard one, you know, to see Teal'c go through all that. Space. Oh, that one. That one. Mary McGill, be my fairy to the world, be my very own constellation. A teenage bride with the baby inside, getting high on information. 20. Again. Duty officers. Officers that have duty. They're duty officers. I'm waiting for a paragraph. Where's it at? Damn it. I need to just get you on Discord, like, you know, we talk or whatever on here on live. Live coming to you from the internet. Common Science and Medical Duty Offices. Okay, let's go to the Fleet Starbase. Shit. Oh fuck. Ah, man. I can't be on too much longer, damn it.
Just Call Makover says, I always understood it that symbiotes gave you benefits of healing and long age, but they couldn't affect your mind until they matured, and his never did. I don't know. It is just a thing I do when shows are not consistent. I tend not liking those specific episodes.
True. Yeah, I can understand that. I mean, it's and that was like kind of an early on thing, you know. Like the first 5 seasons of the show, or whenever Teal'c still had the symbiote. I mean, it's like things weren't apples and oranges at that time, you know. A few things slip here and there, like factual wise and whatnot, which happens in a lot of shows until they figure shit out. Like we were talking about in Quantum Leap, you know, Sam's body versus is it there or isn't it there? You know, is his body going in? Or is it not? Is his body actually still in the future, or is it going to the past? Even the show was inconsistent with the way Al saw Sam, because we always assumed Al would see Sam as Sam, you know, like whenever he was in the imaging chamber. But then you find an episode where Al's like looking at Sam because at a different way because Sam's in like a hot woman or whatever, and Al's like looking at Sam as though he is this hot woman and not Sam. So and that was like a few episodes that would happen, and then it would be like, you know, Al actually sees Sam as Sam because he's tuned into his frequency. But yeah, I do like the idea that his body actually did leap into the place of the other person, but their aura or whatever of who they were surrounded Sam, to where that's what people saw and that's how they felt, like would feel the person, because he would have the strength of Sam and not the strength of like a kid or a woman or like, you know, someone in smaller frame than he. However, there were inconsistencies with him, like not being able to do certain things or whatever because of stuff or what. I don't know. It was just a few things, but nothing major that make you like go, well, suspension of disbelief broken. Thanks. See you later. You know. Sam. But yeah, you know, can't wait for the next episode of the new Quantum Leap just to see like if we get an introduction. Like theorizing or whatever, you know. Theorizing that one could time travel within their own lifetime. 30 years ago, Sam Beckett stepped into the Quantum Leap Accelerator and disappeared. He woke to find himself trapped in the present, facing his own mirror image. Red shirt slash. People going, is this idiot still talking?
Just Call Makover says, God works in mysterious ways. Like how God made himself known in the very last episodes, adding this weird God/devil plot in the finale. Like why add that shit in the final episode? Creator probably always intended that but didn't want to toss in religion until the show was over in order not to piss off buyers.
Viewers, yeah.
Inverted Paradox says, God isn't real.
We're talking about Quantum Leap God. He was in the first episode and last episode of the original Quantum Leap. The entity in Quantum Leap known as either God or Time or the one leaping Sam around. Like the one that was in charge of all of that. That actually... Because there was good versus evil leaping. You know, like a few episodes of the Evil Leaper. And the actual devil persona that looked like Al in that one episode or something like that, you know. Dean Stockwell makes it happen in an all-new episode. Or like, you know, the episode where Sam was trying to help the Evil Leaper lady. How would he do that? How would he actually help her? I mean, they control her, and she leaps because of certain factors versus Sam leaping. But how could he actually help her escape them if they're kind of in charge of her? Versus like Sam, you know? Summer of Sam Beckett. Dun, 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 dun. Banana in pajamas coming down the stairs. Bananas coming down the stairs. Bananas. I like Quantum Leap. It's a good show. Trying to figure out why the hell everybody was leaping around before him, Dr. Sam Beckett. The whole thing, like, if there were ever, like, you know, making, like, a Quantum Leap introduction, I like it, make it rhyme. Like, he awoke to find himself trapped in the past. He found out that he had a lot of gas to pass.
Says, if Sam is actually leaping around and it is an aura that receives you as the other person, does that mean every person he had sex with when he leaped and possibly got pregnant would all biologically be his kids since its body, thus his DNA?
Well, I was like looking up some stuff about Quantum Leap and whatever, and there's like something about there's a scene where Al tells Sam that there's like a 90-something% chance that so-and-so girl is actually his daughter or whatever. Like somebody from his past that he had like leaped, had sex with a woman, and then all of a sudden like he leaped again like later on, and then all of a sudden this woman like had this child that had grown up a little bit as a little girl, and he like wondered and all that, and And that's when Al said that it was like his daughter or something, and that that woman not knowing that Sam is her father or whatever actually works at the facility where Quantum Leap is or whatever, alongside Ziggy and everybody trying to get Sam home, and it's not aware that like he's the father. There was I didn't ever remember that until I like YouTubed around just here recently because of the new Quantum Leap. But yeah, that was a thing that happened. So you could be right. What if like during the act of and Sam leaped in, could someone have like if again hypothetical, if it is Sam's DNA, right? Could somebody like be pregnant with, you know, not identical twins, whatever, but one of them be like Sam's child and the other one be the other guy? Like, could like in the process do sperm
Just Call
leap
McCover
with him?
says, I wonder if they are going to personify Ziggy or if it will just stay a computer AI with no persona.
I think I looked up like who voiced Ziggy and stuff back in the past, and it's the same lady that did the introduction. It was Don Bellisario's wife at the time, and apparently she's listed in the credits as being in the first episode as the announcer lady / Ziggy. So I don't remember Ziggy talking in the first episode of the new series, but maybe. I even looked her up. She's still alive, so I'll tell you like, yeah. Ziggy Poo. Because it's supposed to be the same Ziggy.
Where you guys? I'm going home.
Yeah, it's supposed to be the same Ziggy that was from the original Quantum Leap experiment, but it's just upgraded more or whatever. I think they're kind of bold with going for like the year 2022 as being the time that the leap happened, versus back in the day, you know, it wasn't 1995.
Just Paul McCover says, I honestly don't remember Ziggy talking at all in the original series, but it's been like 20 years since I've watched it.
Yeah, there was which I have not watched a YouTube video of it, but I do remember it whenever Sam switched places with Al. You know, whenever Sam became the hologram and was able to come out of the imaging chamber, Ziggy spoke to Sam, and they like had their hellos and all that kind of stuff. It's good to see you again, Dr. Sam Beckett, or whatever she said. That's what I remember, you know, and Sam talking to her about calculations and stuff, and Sam remembering he had a wife that the Swiss cheese made him forget, and him feeling as though he was unfaithful to her because of all that leaping, and she apologizing to him, saying, "No, I understand. You had no way of knowing," or whatever. I remember that, but I don't remember the fine details of that episode, because that one kind of stuck with me. Like Sam, like the pivotal thing when Sam kind of did return home temporarily, and then leaped back in and replaced Al because Al was unconscious in the body that he was in. And that they couldn't repeat the experiment again to get Sam back, because then they tried or something with new calculations that Sam entered, to see if they can have a retrieval immediately after he leaped, and it was impossible, and so he just kept leaping.
Just Call McCover says, also Sam didn't leap in 2022 in the show. He did leap in 1995.
Yeah.
Only Ben leaps in 2022.
That's what I mean. Yeah, like, you know. The new Quantum Leap is 2022 versus back in the day, Sam leaped from 1995, even though the year itself was not, you know, the production year was like not 1995, but they set it into the future of 1995. So I think it's kind of bold of them to have it where the new project starts in 2022 versus say like 10 years later, like, you know, 2032. You know, why 2022? Because it seems like it's not really the future to us since we're living during that time period. But before that, it was like when the show came out, like 80, was it 89? So then when they said 1995, you thought, oh, that's the future. You know, so maybe some technology like that, you know. But you know, we kind of like overlooked all that anyway.
Just Call Makor says.
87? Oh, 87. Wow. Okay.
Just
yeah.
Call Makor says. No, yes. Just Call Makor says. 89.
Well, yeah. Okay. We'll just say the late 80s. Whenever the show actually came on and they said that Sam leaped from 1995, which was the future, you know, and then for them to say that Ben leaped from 2022, well, that's pretty much now. You know, it's kind of makes the disbelief go away, but then again, you have Ziggy as being this monstrous super AI computer that spans several, like a big room. So when quantum computers don't really, they well, what is it like? One takes up like just like a 4x4 times 8 to 12 foot tall or something like that. Just one quantum computer, which is what Google has, I believe. That's what they said before in some guy's TED Talk / or something or whatever. Bam 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 bam. Douchebags on Texas gonna kick your ass. Sam Beckett for the winning pitcher. He'll kick you in the fucking balls. Like MacGyver. Used to have my own little lyrics to MacGyver. Oh my God, he's gonna kick some ass. Kicking ass, MacGyver. He's gonna kick you in the fucking asshole with his fucking knife. Gonna shank you real hard. Then he'll use his bubble gum to make you love him. You know, just kept going with his shit.
Just Call Makor says, if Sam leaps in 1995 and he can leap within his own lifetime, so we assume his lifetime, how come Sam never leaps between at least the years 89 to 95?
True.
Just Call Makor says, we assume his lifetime ends at 95.
The last time that he was during his availability of being during that lifetime, yes. Yeah, his actual time.
Just Call Makor says, I am inebriated so I forgot some words in the first sentence.
You're drunk? You don't talk like you're drunk. First words. You're making sense, though, so you can't be that bad. Oh, Gary's stretching. It's time to quit. Drunk / high / yeah. I understand. But yeah, that's a good point. Like, since he's not really anything past 95,
Inverted Paradox says, ting tong tang.
Ting tong tang. Well, that goes back to like your idea of Sam leaping into Ben.
Just Call Makor says, I tend to forget words when inebriated instead of not making sense.
Well, yeah. But you're making sense, though. You still make sense. Your idea of like Sam leaping into Ben to put down those calculations and then leaping as him, though, if he can't go past 95, that means he's stuck in between his lifetime and the past between the day he was born, which was what I forget when Sam was apparently born. Was it 53? 53 to 95 would be the lifespan or the time span he would be jumping back and forth around history. And unless it's one of those wild things where he jumps into an ancestor or some shit. Or some sort of electrical thing that does affect him somehow.
Just Call Makor says, also within the context of the original show, I assume he is stuck within his own lifetime, but when God lets him do his own thing, he can travel whenever.
That's true. Yeah, he could probably do that. Like he's unlocked a new level of leaping. Quantumly. Sam can leap into anywhere and anybody and anyone and cause chaos or great things. Just remember, Sam chose to continue leaping to help versus his own happiness. So would that mean Sam is an angel? If it's a god versus evil god or whatever thing. So Sam is an evil, an angel, and the evil leaper was a demon, according to Supernatural. Bam, ba-da-da-da, bam, bam, ba-da. What the hell are you talking about? Alright. I think I'm done for the night. Feel the beatus of the rhythm of the beatus. Dance until the
Just
beatus.
Call McCower says, remember Early Edition? That was a cool time travel show that never really explained the time travel bits.
You should watch The Time Tunnel. It's a 60s, I think like mid 60s or late 50s time travel show. They use the time tunnel as this big thing where this guy, he leaps into it, goes back in time as himself though, and can walk around and do whatever and interact, and then his buddy tries to go back to get him, and they've realized they're stuck in the past, and they randomly jump from time period to time period, like helping people. It's really interesting. It's not like a lot of the old shows back then are mirrored in a lot of the other sci-fi shows, like the one, what was it, Cade Foster, Quatrains, what was that? Damn it. I've already forgot the name of that show. But there's like a show from the 60s or something like that that's identical to that except for the Quatrain thing. Aliens coming down to take over the world, and whenever you shoot them, they just dissolve into nothing. I mean, and it's like an episodic thing every time. First Wave, that's the name of that show. The one from the 90s. And then you got Kolchak, the Night Stalker, which Kolchak would totally be a hunter.
Just Call McCower says, that is all TV nowadays. There are no original ideas. Just recycled ideas slightly changed.
But I think you would like the Time Tunnel. You can watch it on, if you get MeTV locally over there. You have your Super Sci-Fi Saturday nights. Or even just probably find it somewhere to watch. It's pretty interesting. It's almost like a Doctor Who meets Quantum Leap type thing. Without a TARDIS, of course. Without Al. The people on...
Just Call McCower says, is MeTV on YouTube TV?
Well, MeTV is it's broadcasted as a local television show, but other people that have come into this particular, my stream or whatever, have talked about it being them. I think even like what is it, Riz, that lives up in Seattle, he has MeTV. It's just it's a local television station. But it comes on like just Saturday nights. They'll have like, I don't know if they have the same lineup anymore, but it was like something Thousand Leagues Under the Sea kind of shit was going on, and Land of the Giants, and what is it, Space? The Robinsons getting stuck and lost in space or whatever. But yeah, and like in the Time Tunnel, they have like a station of like scientists and a guy in charge or whatever that could be like an Al type person, and they're just stuck watching through a viewer their people in the past, and they're trying to help them get back home. But every time that they try, it shoots them somewhere else randomly and throughout history. And there are occasions where they kind of come back, but temporarily, and have to go back out and stuff like that. And they're kind of like stuck there doing this forever. It's pretty interesting. At least I thought it was. From the little bit of that I've watched. I haven't watched every episode of it. But it's kind of starts off the same as Quantum Leap. I mean, it's got one of the lead scientists waits for a window to jump to the past, and he doesn't wait for anybody and just does it, you know. And then they find out about it, and that's when they try to retrieve him, and things go to shit. It's pretty awesome. I don't know. Let's see. Where are you at over there? Georgia? Meaty. Where can I watch it in Atlanta? Well, it says Atlanta. You're not Atlanta, though. Okay, yeah. If you're close to Atlanta, Georgia, somewhere around there within a few 100 miles, looks like there's a few channels. A few affiliates. Or maybe it's I'm thinking of Laugh TV that he can watch over there.
Just Call Makor says, I am Atlanta adjacent.
You'll be so goddamn fucking tired that you won't be strutting that ass.
Yes, yeah, Seattle. Okay, yeah, that'd be where Riz is at. He's close to Seattle. Me TV's over there too, so yeah, it's pretty much everywhere. In the schedule. On Now, The Fugitive. That's a pretty good show, actually. Even though it's in black and white and stuff, it's pretty awesome. I like watching that. I like watching a lot of that old shit. Peter Gunn, I watched a few episodes of that. Dragnet. I didn't watch My Three Sons. Leave It to Beaver, of course. Perry Mason. I got myself watching Perry Mason forever for a while. He's got his own channel on Pluto TV. It's really wild. Gunsmoke. My mom watches the Gunsmoke and all that shit now. Adam 12 is pretty cool. It's got dude that played Crichton's dad or whatever in it. A-Team, MASH. Love watching MASH. Andy Griffith, Gomer Pyle, Green Acres, Hogan's Heroes, Carol Burnett, Twilight Zone, of course. Alfred Hitchcock. Alfred's whose cock? Exactly. Alfred Hitchcock. Whose cock? Let's see. Thursday, Friday, Saturday. There we are. PM. Here we go. Svengoolie. If you like Tales from the Crypt
Just
or
Call
Elvira.
Makor says, Alfred.
Alfred. Svengoolie. Star Trek. Kolchak the Night Stalker. Lost in Space. Voyage to the Bottom of the Sea. Land of the Giants. The Time Tunnel. Season 1, Episode 13 comes on this weekend. The Invaders. That's what I'm thinking of. Okay. The Invaders is like, if you ever watched First Wave, that is The Invaders. It's kind of like they just redone The Invaders show. Because whenever I was watching The Invaders, I was like, these aliens die just like they do in First Wave. And they're doing the same damn thing to try to take over the world. What the fuck? You know? Thunderbirds. I think it's Saved by the Bell on there too. What the fuck? Brady Bunch. Saved by the Bell. I haven't watched Saved by the Bell since... Well, I never really watched Saved by the Bell. Saved by the Jail. Inverted Paradox sticking in there with the sounds.
Just Call Makor says, I don't see it on YouTube TV, so maybe it isn't available here. Not sure. I don't have an antenna to see what over-the-air stuff we have.
Oh, that sucks ass. How many
Murdoch
people want to
says,
suck some
Yeah, you
ass?
said that was your favorite show of all time.
Time Tunnel. Where to watch. Prime Video. Roku. Time Tunnel Science Fiction. Watch it on Prime Video or Apple TV on your Roku device. Is the Time Tunnel on Netflix? People want to see it on Netflix. What time is Time Tunnel on? Is Time Tunnel on Amazon Prime? Season 1 Prime Video. So yeah, if you have Amazon, I guess it's on there. Which I know you do. Yeah. Time Tunnel Season 1.
Murdoch says, okay, what show?
Well, we're talking about the Time Tunnel. Would you like Quantum Leap and all that kind of stuff? It looks like early school. What's this
Murdoch
Prime
says,
Video?
The Time Tunnel.
The Time Tunnel. Yeah, about two scientists that travel through time or whatever and try to help and whatnot. It's like Quantum Leap in a way. And it's got more of like an old style Doctor Who feel to it because it was filmed about the same time as some old Doctor Who. But it's pretty good TV. I enjoyed watching it. Super Sci-Fi Saturday Night on MeTV. MeTV. We can watch some. We can find some episodes probably. Let's see. I gotta click on it several times. YouTube.com. MyTube.com. Time Tunnel Episode 1. Let's see what happens. This is TV fails. Time Tunnel remake pilot. Okay. The episode that never aired. Time Tunnel complete episodes. What about episode 1? 14 unavailable episodes are hidden. You can randomly find stuff on YouTube. What really happened? Time Tunnel. EP1.
Inverted Paradox says, I need to pee.
You need to pee? Go pee-pee. Daddy, I got a pee-pee. The Time Tunnel. Dun, dun, dun. Opening, closing theme. Oh, we'll figure this out. We'll find the first episode. The Time Tunnel Pilot 2020. Okay, 20 unaired attempted relaunch.
Just Paul McCower says, all right. I'm high. You're tired. Time to kill this stream and come back tomorrow.
Okay. All right, dude. Yeah, sounds like a good idea. I like it. All right, thanks everybody for popping in tonight, morning-ish, or whatever. I will be returning probably tomorrow. I'm supposed to go in a little bit later tomorrow, but I doubt it. They'll probably end up calling me in early, as usual. Yeah. So y'all, everybody have a good night, good day, good morning, whatever out there. I'm kind of sleepy too. And we're gonna end stream in 5 seconds. So everybody be prepared for 5-second countdown. There's 3 people watching, it says, in stream.
Murdoch says, night.
Night, dude. You have a good one out there, man. 5.
Just Paul McCower says, /.
/ instead of 07. They did the 07's like a salute for some reason. Because it looks like someone's saluting. 4 with 3 fingers showing. 2. 1.